Hello.
Hello.
How's everybody doing? It's been a while.
Has it?
It has. Okay, maybe it feels like forever.
Feels like it was like 2 weeks ago.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's almost
a while.
maybe not even 2 weeks.
No, we missed 3 streams. I think it was just
Yeah.
2 Mondays and a Thursday. Yeah.
Yay! Hi, Deluxe Lux.
I'm in a really good mood this morning. Well, prepare to. No.
Sounded like Matt was quoting someone when saying that.
Prepare to die. I mean, it's good that you're in a good mood.
You think?
I mean, if I'm in a good mood and I don't know why, I'm suspicious.
I'm so happy. Wait a minute. What am I planning behind my back? What's my plan here?
Oops.
Okay. Nothing like a Theropod stream to ruin my mood.
I had a nice lolly earlier, and it made me very happy.
What flavour was
Is
the
that a lollipop?
Not a lollipop, an ice lolly. It's an ice cream, but it's not cream. It's ice. I don't know how to explain what the ice lolly is. Popsicle.
like a mini?
Do you know what do you call it?
A nice lolly sounds like something a baby would call it, so I guess I understand now. But
What do you call
is
it?
The name, yeah.
What do you call it?
I call it in Greek, I guess, but
What's it in
Like,
Greek?
I don't know. You mean that frozen fruity thing? That's kind of like mostly like what sorbet ice cream is made of, or whatever.
No, it's literally just like frozen juice in a sense. So yeah, sometimes it can be fruit flavored. This one was lemonade.
But lolly implies that it's not ice cream. I guess you said ice in the beginning of it.
Yeah, ice lolly. So like, huh? Matt?
No, I don't know anything further.
We call it ice lolly in the UK, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then in
like
America it's a
America,
popsicle, I
yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then in Greece it's what?
I don't know. I'm confused now.
Popsicle-optopodus.
No, we do have 2-syllable words in general.
Oh man.
I guess it's. I think there's a name called. Oh no, that's not it though. Yeah, it's called granita, but that doesn't sound
Granita.
very.
Oh, I've heard that word. That's more
Oh,
like
it's
shaved
Italian,
ice.
maybe.
That's more like shaved ice, isn't it? Like a.
Yeah, I mean it's literally what Sarah said. It's like frozen juice, I guess.
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
Slurpees are that too, apparently.
Yeah, see that
Falls
would be
into that category.
different for us. But yeah. No, it was just the lemonade one. But the thing is,
People
because
also
I've
search for sorbet, slushy, Italian ice. There's different kinds of.
because I've had COVID, I haven't been able to go to the shops, and haven't been able to get any icy
eating
stuff. And it's
scraps.
been so freaking hot that it feels like a crime not having any ice lollies. So
Correct.
yeah, yeah, it's an absolute crime.
Like everyone in England complaining it's.
I mean, I actually don't mind. I'm a can-do attitude with the heat. I'm just like, well, I can't change it.
I like the heat. People complain in the UK about the heat because it's not normal for us in the sense that we don't have air conditioning and the houses are built in a way to hold the heat in because we mostly
Yeah.
have long winters. So that's the reason
The
why.
exact opposite here.
Yeah, that's the reason why they complain. But then people are like, oh, the British complain all the time about the heat. But it's understandable.
But Sarah, you came from Namibia, so you're not like the rule. You're the exception.
I'm not complaining about the heat. I'm complaining about not being able to
Yeah,
go
why
to the
would
shops
you?
to get like ice lollies for me.
Oh man, like I'm getting ice sandwiches lately, which I super like from
Ice
the supermarket.
sandwiches?
Ice cream sandwiches?
Oh, okay. That's
Like an
like a
ice cream
frozen sandwich.
Oh my god! Imagine ice cream between 2 slices of bread.
Like actual bread. Wait, you think that sounds
That
nice?
would be soggy.
I don't know. I'm kind of curious.
But I was like saying the other day she was really hot, and she had like they're not that big. They're like I guess like relatively small, but not tiny. But she had like 5 in a day because she was hot. I was like, what the hell? How can you be that hot?
Sean! Hi, Sean. Happy birthday for the other day.
Hey,
It is
for
hot.
the other day, happy birthday for the other day.
Sean's being British and complaining about the heat.
Deluxe says in Pennsylvania we call it water ice. It's a local term that even other Americans find weird.
Water
Yeah, that's
ice.
grilled ham and cheese. They mug.
Yeah, I'd be complaining about the heat full on if I had to work in it. I'm so happy I took 2 weeks off of work, which I would have been taken off anyways because
that's
I've
what
had
you mean.
COVID. But yeah, yeah.
You
But
still
that'll
sound
work
like
for
you have a little
bionutrition.
COVID.
I do still have COVID, but and I think I would
Oh, you
still
do?
be testing positive. Well, yeah, I mean, there's a sense that my I'm still coughing and am full of phlegm and whatnot, but I feel way better. But yeah, everyone seems to be getting it.
Yep. Yeah, it was the beginning. At the beginning when they said no masks anymore, everyone can move around freely. I was like, "Ooh, finally!" And now everyone's getting it. I'm like, "Yeah, I'll wear my mask again when I
Yep.
go to shop
I never stopped. I'm
because
not,
I don't want to get it."
and I still got it, but like it's kind of yeah. I have a
But you, yeah,
feeling.
you
I have a feeling.
because someone who lives with you,
Sorry.
you can like control that. Like someone who you live with.
Live with
got it,
exactly,
so.
exactly. I don't think I got it from me outside. Yeah.
From me,
I don't think a
I
mask.
got it from me.
I don't think a mask completely. It doesn't protect you. It more like stops you from spreading it. But still, I
Oh right,
continue.
but yeah, I mean,
Might give
you
some sort
say
of
I did
protection.
something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Makes you feel like you have some sort of a control over it.
Yeah. It feels like you're doing your part in a sense.
You're part of not getting it.
If only.
While Sarah had COVID, I went on holidays for 3 days.
He celebrated that I had COVID.
Yes, that was my intention. Sarah was like, "We can't stream." I was like, "Let's celebrate." But I mean, I was gonna go anyway, not miss a stream, so it doesn't. I
Yeah.
left on Friday and came back
Yeah.
on Sunday.
Oh.
But yeah, it was the weirdest thing. I went to this island, which is like, it's not that far from Athens. You just take a boat and you're there in an hour. And this island has another tiny island next to it that you take another mini boat for like what 10 minutes, and it takes you there. And this island has free roaming deers and peacocks around it, and they're like pigeons. They just come to you to like get food. And they're like they're like chicken. They just like walk around you. But even like fucking deers are like huge with antlers. They're just like doggies, and they come to you. And I'm like, how is this okay?
It's weird. Yeah, it's weird when like you
They
go
sort
to
of learn
places
to
with wild animals like that.
But the thing is, it was even weirder because like the whole place was like it was like a beats bar with loud music. And like people just like being around, and it was like super loud music, and the speakers were like rap music, and the deer just like didn't mind and walking around you. And I was like, how is this normal? No one's like checking them. It's just like people giving them like salty snacks to like eat, and I'm like, what the hell?
I thought it was trap music.
It was trap music at some point. But you didn't even know what trap music was.
Wait, is trap music real? Wait, is that actually a thing?
Yes.
Oh!
So what?
Yes.
Is it?
You don't know? You think I made this
No!
up?
What's trap? Yeah,
Trap
we
music
thought.
is like trap music is kind of like more mumbly and has like different like
I suppose.
so yeah, it has different kind of like rhythms. So it goes like so it goes like I don't know if I explained it correctly.
Oh, jeez.
Never lived
Yeah,
here,
Sarah
never-
found out trap music exists. When she thought now actually because she thought I was
What's
joking.
that?
Huh?
I was listening to some.
Oh, Matt, have you heard of
Oh,
Costas? Do you have
is that
that
the
link
same as
still of
me?
that weird like rap song that I
Oh,
sent to
you-
Costas that doesn't sound like English but it's Scouse?
Oh, you spoiled it. I wasn't going to.
Oh.
What the hell is cows? That's the first time I hear that.
Wait, I need to
People
link
from
it.
Liverpool.
That's mumblecore, Deluxe Ducks. How would you define trap? Matt is
It's
just playing with hue sliders.
Link it.
Yeah,
How
I
do I
was-
find
was-
it?
Yeah, she's turning into nighttime.
I mean, I can show you what I was doing.
There we
I
go.
was just doing
Oh, you're
this.
searching for it, Sarah?
This, yeah, I've got it.
Oh, no.
This
Another
delightful song. Yeah, listen to this, guys. Guess what language it is, even though I've already said what it is.
Well,
Kind
you
of.
did
If
say it,
anyone,
but
if
I
anyone
didn't-
knows what that is, unless you're from England.
You did say, but I did say I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
Well, I know that footballer.
There's a footballer in it.
Yeah. Well, the mural on the wall is.
Oh,
Liverpool
okay.
Footballer. And they were wearing Liverpool kit, not like tracksuit.
But
But
yeah.
it's meant to be serious.
Yeah, I think
Apparently.
so.
But the chubby puppy is my favorite.
Yeah,
part of the
Costas
video.
just sent me
It's
loads of
trying to sound.
Screenshots.
It's trying
of
to look
Pokemon.
gangsta.
But it literally didn't sound. I was confused of what language it was at the start. It didn't sound like English. I mean, I guess
quite-
technically it's not English. I mean, it is,
I
but
mean, people from Scouse people don't consider themselves English.
no.
So, and
Is that because they
Sure.
talk
same way
Sean
that
sounds like
in the same way
London.
that Cornish people do.
Yeah, true, true.
I mean, I could understand it because I support Liverpool. But I hear a lot of Scouse people, so I can understand it fine. Yeah.
But yeah, it's quite the
Chubby
accent.
puppy is the most gangsta thing I've seen. But yeah, I'm gonna show Matt. Since I already
They're rapping about.
screenshotted the pictures.
They're also rapping about football.
Oh, are they?
I keep hearing footballers' names. I'm like, what?
Well, how about this? What is this rapping about?
Oh my god.
Yeah, same
You said
deluxe
a
perks.
Scouse person sound like someone from London. You might get injured by both parties.
I loved one of the first comments in the video. They're saying, "Can't wait for the English version."
Well,
Twitter still seems to be down.
R.I.P. Twitter.
Deluxe Stocks, did you have any time to check the demo? Actually, the weight transfer link might have expired.
Yeah, we'll just have to re-upload it.
I mean, don't worry if not. We're just like, we're kind of in a limbo here because we're waiting for people to play it.
Didn't actually think about that. We probably shouldn't have done it to WeTransfer for other people we've sent
he's in
it
a
to
good
as
mood
well.
today, so maybe don't play it today.
Yeah, I was gonna make coffee with me. Finish with this hard line here. I was gonna go and watch Thor: Love and Thunder, and then I read the reviews that apparently it's not very good, and I was
I've
like,
heard-
okay, I guess.
I've heard
Might
it's just fine. It's just like every other
Yeah.
Marvel film.
Well, if it's just fine, then I might as well watch it when it comes out
Yeah, same.
online.
Yeah, not really.
But I do want to watch
Wow, look at that colour. That's beautiful.
what?
I was looking up.
Ooh,
that's
yeah.
the
I mean,
it's it's the wrong colour, but it looks. Cool.
yeah, it's like dusk, but
Ooh, sunsetty
yeah.
or risey.
I kind of wanted to save that as a reference or something because
That's nice.
it looks like really beautifully illuminated for something else. Maybe we can use it later.
Yeah. I told Sarah, but Matt, I got Zector.
Yeah, you saw shit. Well,
Or maybe I told
showed
you
me,
as
but you
well.
told me.
Yeah, it hasn't arrived yet, so waiting for it. But yeah, I got some plans. Like watching movies on it. That's my plan.
I mean, there's not much else you can do.
Sure, I don't know. I can try video games, but it's a little bit of a problem with my having. I don't know if I can do it network wise. if not an HDMI cable. But let's see. Deluxe says, have there been any new versions of the demo since May the 19th? I played that version of the demo. I mean, if you played on May of 2019, you mean? Because there is,
Maybe.
yes.
Oh no, we
Maybe.
uploaded it. We sent a link on the Discord channel in that one.
Oh, maybe Deluxe doesn't use Discord too much.
I don't know. After stream, we'll re-upload the demo
Actually, I did re-upload it, Sarah.
recently.
Yesterday
Why?
because I wanted to send to a friend of mine, and I was like,
Did you
have
do?
it, so
Did you
might
do
as well.
retransfer again?
I did, but I did it like literally last night, so the link applies.
Oh, May 19th, 2022. Yeah, there's
really?
there's a new
I
one,
mean,
which is the one that's pretty much
there's-
final. We're gonna do a few more changes to it, based on people's feedback.
Should I link it in chat here? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right?
Nah. No,
Did
stick
Sarah
it. Stick
fall down a
it.
well? Like, slow motion.
Stick it on. Stick it. My brain just wasn't processing. I'd stick it on Discord.
Does Deluxe use Discord? I guess he does if he played the May game.
Yeah. I don't think we added people when we linked it last time, which we probably should have done. I realized afterwards. But yeah, so that the current.
Discord and your link today give you guys. Thank you. Thanks, Deluxe. If it's easier for you to like link a video of you playing, you don't even have to talk. We can just like look at you playing instead of just like writing. We can work with that too. But up to you. If you don't want to be writing like walls of text. Angry Moose on the loose.
Hello.
Who's on my favorite team? Hello, thank you.
We are back.
Favorite Moose with anger issues. That's also not
I
contained.
wouldn't. An angry moose on the loose sounds quite frightening, if I'm being honest. But I'm sure you're lovely.
Text feedback is easier for me, so I'll do that. Thank you. This is actually a game this time compared to what you play in May. It has like music, it has like sound effects, it doesn't crash.
It's complete. It's just like there'll be. But we hope it doesn't crash.
Yeah, it's nitpicking now. It's like if you can
Yeah.
tell us like it's nitpicking and it's stuff we might have missed. Like maybe the game still crashes and we have no idea why or where.
I mean, tested it quite a lot internally. So hopefully it doesn't.
Yeah, it should.
And like
Fingers
the
crossed
place
goes
I
on.
went to for holidays, the house actually works with like sun panels and stuff, so it doesn't have electricity. So I wanted to bring my laptop and watch my friends play, but I didn't because there was gonna be no power.
Oh, it's literally
yeah, it's-
just solar panels.
It's like solar panels that like power up a couple of lights in the evening, and that's it. And then you have like a little gas. It's not even a
Oh,
stove. It's just
cute.
like the what you call the. I don't know. Where do you use a pan on?
Like
Like,
maybe
like
a
this-
gas hob sort of thing.
A what?
oh, by a stove, you mean there's no oven? It's literally just
Like
the
a
top.
portable-
It's a hot
like
plate.
A portable, like
But
a,
like-
Hot plate, yeah,
but
like
gas.
only the top part of the stove, yeah.
But gas?
and this has got like a
Yes,
gas
with
Yeah,
gas.
or
yeah.
something.
Okay, but it's a tiny one. Like it's not like a. I'm thinking of getting a gas oven.
Gas.
actually.
A gauze.
A gas.
It could be a gas.
Right. Why do you want a gas oven?
I'm
Because it's like cook, I guess, because of the fire. Instead of like the plate.
I'm just terrified of gas exploding.
It is nice that it like it cooks quicker on gas, but it costs.
Yeah, that too.
And
My
sounds
sister
it
has
sounds
it when I
scary.
was cooking
I
there.
wouldn't want it in the house. I mean, it's in the house here, but it would freak me out if it was like my own house. I think.
I haven't researched it, but I also think it might be cheaper than electricity if you use gas, because you change it like once per year the tank.
It might be now for sure.
Gas blows.
True.
Poland, gas is like 6 times cheaper than in other countries or than electricity.
Than electricity.
There's down. There's down. Oh, guys, I've been playing Baldur's Gate 2 for some reason, and I've been like, I can't stop. It's so addicting.
I saw it on Steam.
I found I have a walkthrough, so I'm playing it around. Like seriously, some missions you have no idea how without a walkthrough. I don't even know how I solved them. But I found a cheat to get money, but it's like not even a cheat. It's like an in-game hack. I was very happy. That's my story. You basically like when you have it's like a D&D rules, right? So after Stranger Things, I think I wanted to play. There's even like I had an item which was called Robe of Vecna, so I even bought that. I got an achievement. That was pretty cool. And they when you have a thief, you can like steal stuff and pickpocket people. And there's a potion for like getting your pickpocketing skill like really high. And you can drink like 8 potions like that. And then you can go to a vendor that sells like black market stuff, which means they sell them at their normal price or something.
Yeah.
And you can like constantly sell them an item and keep stealing it, and like basically that's free money. That's what I did. I was so happy. Baldur's Gate 2, yeah.
Is he? Were you interested in the third one that's made with?
I mean, yeah, but seriously, beta is like €60 for like not beta, but you know the
Yeah. I mean, when it's like fully
Open-
because it's been like in early access
2 years,
for
yeah.
about
Early
2
access,
years.
yeah. It's pretty expensive for early access though, like just to play a little bit. I did watch people
Yeah.
playing it online.
Because I used to play the game. The studio that made this one, Larian, that made Baldur's Gate 3, made Divinity Original Sin 2, which I really enjoyed, but I'm just so bad at it. I don't know, it was fun. I was just
But,
potentially wondering if people were interested in playing it on.
Yeah, it
Baldur's
must be
Gate
the same
3.
people who made Baldur's Gate 2, but Baldur's Gate 2 is special in my heart. So. Luxac says, I have really fond memories of using exploits to tease games. That, like that one place in Final Fantasy VII where you can get infinite recovery items that were one glitch test. Yeah, I found the glitch myself on Final Fantasy X, like mixing potions and stuff. But it's so good when you find it when you're young and there's no internet. Then you feel like the shit. Like sometimes it's like how for that. There's no internet at the time. Where's the web here?
Remember the weird thing in Diablo 2? Or was it Diablo 1 where like you stick something in your belt, I think, and then drop it on the ground and pick it up straight away, or like there was some weird thing that you could do. You could just duplicate items.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't think I knew that.
You could increase your gold that way as well.
It's not. It doesn't have anything to do with the leg of the guy, right?
What, its leg? I
The
don't
guy in
think.
Tristram.
I don't
You
think.
find his leg.
I don't think so.
Oh, maybe you use it to get the cow level. Actually, the
Yeah, that's what that was for. What was that glitch?
what was that glitch?
Blah blah.
Are you asking Google or a friend of yours?
My brother. Thank you.
What was that? Hey Google.
Are you
what's
asking
up with
Google
that?
or a friend?
Yeah.
Unlucky.
Because she sounded like she was way too casual with Google. Hey, yo, what's up? I got a question. Like, Sarah, Google doesn't need that.
Don't you speak to Google like that?
Or Android Q. No, it wasn't. I mean, maybe it was that. Could do crazy shit
I don't
with
think
that.
it was to do with the cube. I think it was literally like your belt and dropping an item and picking it up again. From what I remembered. We'll see if my brother remembers. AKA Google.
Yeah, for some reason I knew all of the Pokemon glitches from school, from my kids there. I knew like on the Game Boy on Super Mario Land 3 with like Wario. For some reason I found out from a kid when you press select button 16 times on this when you press already start, it gives you an option to go to the bottom of the menu and just like change the power-ups and the money and everything. I guess that was like a straight up cheat game. Here's a question: how many cheat codes from childhood games can you still remember? Probably
Hatchet.
the Age of Empires 1.
Hatchet.
Age of Empires, how do I turn this on?
I only remember Hatchet from Warcraft. I can't remember. There were other ones, but I don't remember the word for it.
Like Rosebud.
The code.
Sims.
Yeah, was it? Is greed is good? I remember. Was that in Sims or was it in Age of Empires?
Can't remember. Because you could get in Age of Empires, you could get that car which shot.
Yeah. What was that?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't remember that. That was so weird. That car.
It was just like just a convertible that shot stones.
That's so. I think it threw like arrows for some reason.
StarCraft 1 cheats. No, I'm so rubbish at remembering.
I'm sure I remember some from Carmageddon.
Yeah, that game was too grown up for me. I was like, ooh, scary. I like how they put it in the same category for like violent games as Grand Theft Auto, and I just didn't see the connection between the two.
Oh, it's much more violent than GTA.
Because GTA, you have the option to be violent, but Carmageddon is like all about that. That's the whole thing. I guess, okay, like Grand Theft Auto, you have the option of being violent. You're a gangster, but you have the option of like being in a sandbox violence thing.
I mean, Carmageddon.
Or I can say you can become a mass murderer. It's like, yeah, but you also don't have to. It's just like optional.
You get more in-game in time. Carmageddon didn't really teach me well.
Might have been able to muscle memory, infinite special, and perfect balance in Tony Hawk 1 as well. I had some cheats to unlock like some characters, like they had like Spider-Man skins and stuff, and Venom in Tony Hawk. But Tony Hawk 2 is the one I think about. Angry Moose on the Loose. I have a lot of work, but was uber sleepy. Gone outside, literally touched the grass for some reason. It helped.
The power of
Grass calms him down. How is someone uber sleepy? They order an Uber and they sleep in it? Yep, that's what you get after a week and a half.
Can't believe you've done this. No, I can believe you've done this.
I think I'm coming down with COVID again. We have to stop streaming. Okay, bye. No more puns.
I know. I have to go now. My planet needs me.
Ooh, Matt, that looks very good so far. You haven't done.
I mean, I need to.
You were super quick.
I mean, it's just I'm just palette shifting it really at the moment. Seeing what. Obviously, that needs changing. But...
Yeah, I suspect it's gonna be really cool when like if this stays like the color you have it now, and then the background is like slightly orange because of the burning villas.
Yeah,
it's gonna be great, like contrast. Man, that's yeah. I mean, obviously you did it, not me, but it's way easier than I thought to like change the hues and make it look presentable.
Yeah.
I'm so happy our strategy worked with the backgrounds then.
I've been learning a lot from the Drifter because they're like quite nonchalant about us doing like color curves and stuff, and just going, "Oh, this kind of works. Let's try this." So you just mess around with mess around with the curves and stuff.
I noticed Dave didn't post a vlog.
Oh, he's
recently.
He's been away this week.
No, that's no excuse.
Or last week, I can't remember. going to get a drink.
Okie dokie.
Man, that's the first time I see Twitter being down.
Yeah. Costa, so I was gonna suggest. I don't know why I'm thinking about this now because my throat might be okay by Monday, but we should try and think of another game to play just in case. Because like right now, just from talking a bit, my throat gets kind of dry and like.
Is
icky.
Wait. Is like Monkey Escape from Monkey Island possible?
We could try and get that to work again. Maybe if you can help me look into it and see if we can find a way of getting it to work, because that would be nice, so we can actually finish, you know.
Yeah, because I felt bad playing Tails without
Yeah,
playing Escape.
same. It feels incomplete in a sense, but the only other thing we can do is yeah, but it's not gonna happen.
What?
Is playing it in person if you did come to visit.
Oh.
But
That doesn't solve our problem for Monday.
yeah,
Maybe
not for
Saturday or
Monday.
Sunday we can test stuff if you want.
Yeah. We'll try stuff out and see. Because it's frustrating. There must be a way to do it.
Yeah, it seemed like the game played and then the cutscenes didn't.
Yeah, there's shitty
Or
cutscenes,
they
and then
oversized.
there was a way of doing it, but then Discord wouldn't share it. I think was the problem as well.
Didn't share sound or something.
Or so, yeah.
I'm planning to go. Hopefully it works out, but I'm planning to go like free camping.
By free camping, is that the same as our wild camping? Like we call it wild camping here.
Yeah, like because we also have camping here in Greece, like organized camping, where you go to like a resort where it also has like toilets around.
Yeah,
but
which is called
in the tent.
Here. That's called camping. But yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I mean, I feel like a fraud saying I'm going camping and then there's toilets in a restaurant.
I don't know. That's always been just camping. Like even in Namibia, where like it's more in the wild. But
that's why I'm saying free camping.
There's
here,
always
you just literally go on a beach and then there's like other people there, so it's kind of like a camping that people know it's a camping area. So it's not like you're going by yourself completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's right next to the sea, so that's pretty cool. I think it has goats around. Actually, I know it has goats around because I went for a swim last year. And palm trees and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never done it, so I hope I survive with like going to the bathroom and stuff.
You're male. It's a hell of a lot easier than females.
Oh,
you'll be fine.
We all take the same crap, but yeah.
I guess for that, it's
same
true.
way.
What have I come back to?
But, I'm gonna be going for like camping, and I was explaining how I meant camping that's not like an organized camping.
How do you? Yeah, yeah, I don't know.
Do you mean organised camping?
Yeah, so
like,
wait.
A toilet and
organized camping for us, Matt, is called camping. Free camping for Costas is wild camping for us.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, like even in Namibia, Costas, like when we'd go camping. Wait, hold on. Stream's red. Stream's red. Stream's red. Stream's red. I was meant to be in another house at the moment looking after it and the dog, but then we got COVID, so that didn't happen, and the dog came here instead. Anyways, okay, yeah, so in Namibia, most places you go camping, there will be toilets nearby and like a facility of like a place with a sink where you can use and whatnot. but feels a lot wilder than
Yeah, but Namibia
places
has,
like that here.
we have goats around us. You have lions and shit.
No, yeah, but it's in an area that is that the place where you camp is fenced off. It's not obvious, but
Okay.
there is a fence around it, so like, but still animals can come in. I mean, yeah, but it's not really as likely. But I have also been in situations where there's camping where there's nothing, and also there was a toilet, but it was a long drop.
Long
yeah.
drop. I prefer disorganized camping, says the Lux Lux, where I only pack mismatched socks and forget to bring a sleeping bag.
Yeah, wild camping here is probably not all that dangerous.
No,
I
no,
mean, not in terms of wildlife. Anyway.
yeah.
No, maybe in terms of being cold and dying in a forest by yourself.
That's possible.
But yeah, I have people who are more experienced than me actually done it a couple of times, is what I mean. So I won't die. But if I was by myself, I pull forward.
You wouldn't die.
It's like, where do I poo? And then I died.
Seems unlikely, but
I only respect people that wear mismatched socks, says Angry Moose. Shocking, I know.
why are we talking about wild camping anyway?
I don't know.
Just camping.
Oh, because I'm going
planning
in
on
August.
doing it, yeah.
I hope I'm going. I'm trying to organize people to go.
I'm going to do some as well in August, hopefully. In
Nice.
Lake District.
Should be nice in the Lake District.
It gets really cold at night there,
Yeah.
even in the summer. Not really cold, but yeah.
Pretty cold.
I need to make some coffee.
Jeez, I've been working on this animation for ages and I've barely done any frames. She's so difficult to draw.
Oh, you are, Sarah? What about me? This
Dunno, what
fucking
about
animation I'm working for 20,000 years.
Get cracking.
Haha. Good one.
Well, snap. Oh, that's what you're there. Okay.
It's a cool animation. It's going to look good.
Mine? Or
Yeah,
Or
yours.
both. But...
Mine's not that exciting.
well, you know.
yeah, I think I've taken way more time than I should because I've been really drawing over it just to get the form better.
Where is that bush?
Twitter's back, by the way.
Oh,
Woohoo.
yeah, I was on Twitter and I didn't think that. I was just like, oh, I'm on Twitter. And then Matt said, I was like, oh, wait, I was just looking at that. Yep.
Oh dear.
Okay, maybe I should tweet that we're streaming. Weird. Why is there no hashtag Twitter down? It was a joke, you see, because it was down. So
Yeah, it's a joke, you see.
it's a joke, you see. Excuse me. Matthew Forrest. I've been watching a pretty cool mini series. It's about how they made the Godfather movie.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's called The Offer. And it's actually really interesting because they apparently, other than like how hard it was to make the movie, because they were writing about the mafia. The actual mafia was really against that movie because they thought it was gonna show Italian Americans as like it was as gangsters, and it was gonna be like pretty stereotypical. And which it wasn't in the end, but they tried to shut down the picture. And apparently, like they have like Frank Sinatra as the bad guy because he was like really into the mafia, but he didn't want that to come out. And there was a character in the movie initially that was based on him, so he really lobbied to like shut the movie down. But yeah, it's really fun. It's also like a period piece, so everything is like the music, the cars, like the clothes. Pretty fun to look at.
I feel like I should watch The Godfather again because I don't think I've ever finished it. Because
oh really? No, the first one is like really actually like I it's like one of those movies that everyone's like, oh, you should watch it, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch an artsy fartsy film, and I was like, wow, that was really like not what I expected. That was actually a good film, up to like right up my alley taste wise.
I mean, yeah, I'm not super into gangster films, but
yeah, but that's not like typical gangster film. It's
no,
like I guess it is now because that's what made everything. But
yeah, I think I've seen about half of it maybe.
I like it because it's kind of like usually most films is like a broken bad character who turns like into like a good character, and this guy is like the opposite morally. Like it's a good character who turns like evil kind of. I think that was pretty I was mostly like seen in like Greek tragedies and Shakespeare and stuff before that. Oh, we have one like in the tweet, and it's Jacob Janerka. I don't want any more likes on this tweet. That's enough.
I'm gonna be right back. I might go
Bye.
make myself a tea.
Wow, that was abrupt.
I wanted to make some coffee.
I won't be long if you want to wait for me.
When life gives you coffee beans.
You make a comment.
Okay.
That's what I'm making. Ah, fuck. This fucking stickman of the Amazon. How am I gonna... Should I freestyle it?
Do it. Do some beatboxing.
Oh, I don't need to...
Do some
I
trap.
actually don't need to. Oh, there we go. No need to trap.
He's trapping.
Trap.
I'm listening to synthwave, which doesn't really match what I'm drawing, but
well, I mean, it's purple.
I've just been listening to loads this week to get me in the mood for a commission. Well,
right.
Actually,
how's it going?
I think I've finished it.
They like it? Okay.
They liked my last revision, but I haven't heard from them in a few days. So, yeah, well.
Yeah, 2 days is fine.
If they ask for more, I'm just gonna cry.
Are they paying you for every revision, or is it just like working forever on it?
It's just flat fee. I should have been a bit more stubborn.
Yeah. Did you ever tell a cringe joke that made Sarah temporarily lost will to live?
I mean, literally.
I'm trying to. That's the dream, right?
every day.
I don't go for cringe, but they just come out that way.
You just auto cringe.
Listening to the Ape Escape soundtrack.
All right.
Well, apparently the Japanese composer guy, he was pretty like famous composer, like drum and bassy stuff before that. So, and he had like his own albums. So I've been listening to his stuff, and it's really good.
It's kind of interesting, just sort of finding random one.
Yeah, yeah, it was like on a YouTube playlist or something. I was like, oh, now that's nice to listen to in the background.
I found a guy because he was the composer to the movie Paprika.
Yeah.
And a few other Satoshi Kon films. And his stuff's so bizarre. I can't even remember his name, but he's It's really bizarre, but also kind of like pleasant. I can't even describe what kind of music it is.
I think Japanese would
Japanese,
Japanese
like
stuff.
electronic. Feels really sort of 70s. But, I'm not really one for naming genres or whatever. So.
Yeah, you can say it reminds me of this or that, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So what's everyone else up to today in the chat?
Luxx is up to being in a good mood.
I mean, aside from being in a good mood, yeah. I really want to do a game jam, which is a terrible time to want to do that, to have that thought, really.
Hi.
Terrible time because it's right after the other game jam.
Because it's just happened, yeah. But, you know.
Oh no, it's Sarah. Quick, let's talk about other stuff.
What the heck? I really want to show you the little dog that I'm looking after. So cute, but Carol's the cat's in the room, so I don't want to.
Oh no,
Can't.
Carol the cat.
Carol the cat.
You couldn't
Well, I thought
just
in
say-
case no one else knew.
You'd be like, which cat?
Wait, what?
Carol
what
the catty cat.
What's Angry Moose on the Loose saying? Did you ever tell a cringe joke that made Sarah? Oh, did you? What's the
I said no, but that's the dream. I said. I said they don't start as cringe jokes.
When is he not?
Yeah, exactly. That's very true.
Success. I'm just getting some work done as usual. Right now, I'm doing some analysis on a new case. Ooh.
Ooh.
On a new case of beer. Okay, I'm going now before anyone else goes. I can't. I don't know why I can't. Like.
Okay, bye.
Oh wow, so fast.
I don't know, just drawing things at different angles is confusing.
Sneaky. I feel like the foreground grass needs to be brighter a little bit. Ooh, not that.
Feels nice doing some work again. I've done like literally nothing the past week or so.
Well, you're not even at. I suppose you weren't even at other work.
No, I mean I already took 2 weeks off. So it's kind of annoying.
Anyway.
It was already it's meant to be like holiday, but obviously you get ill when you're on holiday. Not holiday, more like just a break. But yeah, I just didn't feel like I could do anything. I couldn't concentrate.
Yeah. I mean, I've not had it yet, so I don't really know what it feels like. Which is like some sort of miracle at this point.
I know, that's what I felt like until I got it.
I'm thinking I'm gonna get it soon.
Yeah, everyone seems to be getting it.
I'm just doing too much stuff to like. It's probably gonna happen.
Yeah, it's inevitable.
Unless I'm just asymptomatic and never knew.
Yeah, true. I'm alright with unproductive weeks every now and then in a sense, but like just the fact that I literally couldn't do anything.
It's kind of frustrating.
It's frustrating. Like obviously it's understandable. It's like not my fault. It's perfectly fine, but it's just frustrating.
Yeah, I feel really sort of wrong when I'm unproductive. I feel like I'm just wasting life.
Yeah.
So, But at the same time, I also like sitting around doing nothing, like reading. But I guess that's doing something. Isn't it?
It is still doing something. Yeah, sometimes I couldn't even watch anything. Because that's what most people say. Oh, just like, watch loads of like shows and stuff, but I just couldn't even really concentrate on that sometimes.
I think I would just sleep.
That's what I pretty much mostly did, yeah.
Maybe listen to podcasts, but I don't think I would listen particularly intently. There would just be noise.
Oh yeah, I definitely did that. I had YouTube on and just slept to it pretty much.
There's not a lot else you can do when you're on that kind of a load.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had like bad flu, where you just like.
I had a panic attack for the first time. Yeah.
What, while you had COVID?
Yeah. It was whilst I had COVID. It was during like a meeting type thing, and yep. I had like a panic attack halfway through and had to stop. I've never had one before. I always kind of thought I had one, but I obviously had not, because like this was like I was vibrating. My hands were vibrating, but apparently they weren't.
And they kind of manifest itself differently.
Yeah. And I was like ice cold. It was really weird. I felt like I was dying.
Yeah, I feel like I'm having a heart attack when I haven't had them for a long time. But like, I mean, feeling like you're dying is just like, oh my god.
I didn't realize what it was. I thought it was COVID. I thought it was just some weird COVID thing, and then I realized like afterwards, and I had like got into the bed and lay down, and I was like, oh shit, it's a panic attack.
Yeah, my heart starts like. And I mean, it does sound like sort of a heart attack. Like for like a day after, if I have a bad one, my left arm actually really hurts.
Wow.
Which makes me sometimes wonder if it is some sort of heart condition.
Have you ever like got it checked out or anything?
No, because it goes away when I'm not stressed. So. So I assume it's fine. And I'm like not the type of person to do sensible things like go to doctors. But yeah, How did you sort of just? How did you sort of take it? I mean, obviously not well, but.
Oh, I called Laurie into the room, and he was laughing at me because I was like, I was like acting like a toddler in a sense, but I wasn't crying, but like as if they were crying. I was like, I don't know what's wrong, like I'm dying, and it's terrifying. And I said that, and I got him to help me into bed where I didn't need his help, but it felt like I might have like passed out or something because my head felt really lightheaded. And I was like, I'm vibrating, and he like touched my hand. He's like, you're not. I was like, don't laugh. It said it's not funny. It's not funny. And I was like, it is funny because you could tell it. I could tell it was funny, but it was still like I was starting to calm down, but was still like talking like that. And then after like trying to breathe and like regulate my breathing and like to stop panicking, I realized it was a panic attack. But I wasn't sure, so I called up a friend who's had panic attacks before, and she's like, "Oh yeah, definitely, that definitely sounds like one." So yeah, I calmed down eventually, and then just went outside and got some fresh air.
I just feel sort of nauseous for a few minutes.
Oh well, yeah. It was weird because like I was in this meeting, and then I couldn't listen to what the person was saying to me. Like I was really struggling, and I was trying to like push through it. And I was like, I'm really sorry, I kind of have to stop. I said I feel frozen, and I put like a blanket around me, and I still felt frozen. I thought it was COVID, and I felt kind of nauseous as well, and my head was really lightheaded, and I felt super weird. Like it was kind of like out of body kind of experience in a sense, is what it felt like. And then I started shaking and vibrating loads. But yeah.
That's strange.
But you had it around people?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah.
Like a panic attack?
Yeah, it was during I say a meeting. It was a therapy session.
Oh, I thought you said it was at work.
No. This is I told you about it when it happened. I was just like, it's nothing. Not again.
Yeah, you did. I thought it was different.
No, not again. No. But I didn't realize it was a panic attack because like,
You never had one, or?
I've never had one before, but also I didn't particularly feel. I felt anxious. I mean, anxiety attack, panic attack. I don't know if there's a difference, but I did feel anxious, but I didn't feel particularly super duper anxious. Like it wasn't clear what was happening to me.
For me, it was like a feeling like I had a couple in the past. That's how I know what it's like. It was like I felt I was helpless, kind of. That makes sense. And I was kept escalating it in my head, and it was becoming worse and worse. And then I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
But for me, it was like when I it was weirder because I tried space brownies, basically like edible. And at some point I got panicked because I knew it was in my body and I couldn't do anything about it. So I had to like feel like that for like some hours. And I was like, holy shit, what happens? What if I stay like this? So I kept like getting paranoid, and then I realized that's a panic attack. Like in hindsight. So then I knew what to expect. And then when it was like happening again at some point to me, I was like, I just have to convince myself that it's gonna be okay. And then somehow that worked. And I got back to. I was like, it didn't seem at that time that it was gonna be okay, but it was like last time was okay, so it should be now too. Hi, Davor.
Thanks for subbing for 0 months.
Thanks, Davor.
Why is it gone?
I prefer double that, but
it's meant to be 12, but it's 0.
Oh my god, Davor saying so excited this game was gonna be 3-player.
I did think that as I was writing 3-player game dev, but it's a game dev, not 3-player, not.
I'm not sure.
Game
Thanks
dev
for playing, testing the game, by the way. That was fun to watch.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I have touched up.
Fun to watch you laughing at the moments that you were supposed to laugh, like the old woman.
Yeah, and it was helpful. I touched up a bunch of walkable areas thanks to you.
Oh, yeah.
I think quite often we do walkable areas, and then I think Matt touched them up, and then I'd add in a character and completely forget you'd have to remove some walkable area around it, otherwise she'll walk through them. There's way too much to think about.
You have to control the mouse like a Ouija board.
for 0 months.
Yeah.
Gee, thanks.
Yeah, but it does say like subscribe for
Oh.
12 months
Oh,
at
yeah,
the
okay.
top, and then it says 0 months.
That's weird. I used my Amazon sub for someone else this month. I'm sorry.
Oh, how dare you!
I was just
Funny thing is, like, Matt is streaming in this channel too, so it's like, whatever. They don't need me anymore than they do now.
I was watching this guy. He's like I've done work for him before, and he's a DJ in Tokyo, an Australian guy. And he just started streaming impromptu at like 2 o'clock. Nice
I mean,
music.
Tokyo would explain the time.
3 o'clock my time, I suppose. And he just kept going until like it was 3 a.m. his time. So like,
Oh wow.
I don't know, like no, it was more than 3 a.m. For like, so it's like I don't know, 7 or 8 o'clock for me. And he was just streaming all afternoon.
What were they
He did
streaming?
this thing. Oh, just music. He's a DJ,
Oh, okay.
so he
Yeah,
has
yeah.
like a camera set up and then just mixing and doing sort of like 90s,
Ooh.
2000s like techno and sort of stuff you might recognize. It's like, it's cool. The sort of music we might have listened to when we were at university, perhaps. Oh, but certainly was around then. And then he just started, like, he got an Uber Eats for 1 can of beer. And I was like, what is going on? What is that? Who does this? What a decadent lifestyle. And he just kept going, oh, one more song.
How many hours did he stream for in the end?
He was meant to stream for 1 hour, and then I think he streamed for about 8.
Wow.
Like Sarah when you were playing Children of Morta.
Oh yeah, I did that for. How long was that for?
I don't know, 8 hours.
Really? I really wanted to
10, I don't know.
continue, but I had work the next day. We were so close to finishing it.
3 months ago.
I feel so thirsty all the time. It is fun to watch testers, Dave. Or...
You're in the drink of discovery.
The,
Of recovery. Holy shit. That was a bad joke and it became worse.
I can't believe you've done this.
Oh, jeez.
Like when I work out, I tend to, because I drink so much water when I work out, I tend to, like, afterwards go to the bathroom when I'm done after like every 15 minutes. Like, what's happening to me? Why am I going that often? Yeah.
Bad internet.
Drinking so much water at the weekend. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. You're gonna get the empathy from me. We've been like 30 something degrees.
I just
recently.
couldn't. Yeah.
Actually, it's way better now.
I just couldn't. When I was walking, I couldn't stop drinking. So it's, I mean, it's probably the right reaction. But
You need to put salt into water when working out. Why?
you know,
Sounds like an salt for the water. Probably never once drunk enough while exercising. It depends on the exercise. Like if you're doing crazy cardio, you definitely need water. But with other stuff, you can postpone it a little bit.
I need to get back to some cardio.
Yeah, I've been doing cardio for ages, and what I've discovered about myself is that I hate cardio because I went back to like weights now, and it's like so much better. Like it's still hard, but like the pace of it is like way slow,
It's because
and
it's
it fits
varied
my
as well.
style. Yeah,
If you keep changing up what weight things you're doing,
true, but it's also a different tempo with like
yeah, you can just sort of
like cardio. You just like it's not like never ending heart pumping, and then the other one's just like slow and steady, and it's just like it builds up over time. It could be like boring because it doesn't have the same adrenaline as the
I try and do self-imposed like spin cycle things. Like,
a what?
used to spinning, as in like you vary the pace of cycling and resistance.
Oh, cycling.
Yeah, but it's
What,
so
like on a
boring.
machine or just
On
literally a
machine,
bike?
yeah. You do like I follow like people do it on YouTube, and they're like, oh, we're going to do like a minute of.
Oh, is that like
resistance.
okay?
Yeah, spin class. Yeah.
Is that guy like going really fast for like a certain amount of time and then
Yeah,
like doing mini sprints and stuff?
And different resistances. It's trying to like simulate going up hills. And
Okay.
whatever. But it's so boring.
Hiking up that hill.
Exactly. I mean, I think it's good, like, do it, but it's just...
I miss many water facts here. Because the way it gets absorbed instead of poured out of your body and you drink less. But why would you want to drink less water? If you're like in Mad Max, maybe. I tend to... So many jokes I combine.
Why would you want to drink less water in Mad Max?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. In Mad Max, because water is like a rare commodity.
Oh, like you don't have... Okay, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Because the way it gets... I tend to not drink much water in the mornings, and then in the afternoons I drink a ton, says the Luxtax. Same. I only do weight now. Cardio is for losers. Yeah, I mean, I understand. I understand why it's good, and I do like it's great to lose weight and all that. But I mean, it's just like every time I have cardio, I'm dreading it. I'm like, holy shit, I'm gonna die now. With weights, I actually feel strong, and I feel like I achieved stuff. So it's closer to my character, I guess. What the workout. I do need to do cardio every once in a while, of course.
I don't know if hiking counts as cardio.
I think
it's not really high.
It counts as kind of like cardio-like exercise, but I guess cardio is closer to things that put your heartbeat like higher.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Kidney don't like when you're belly full of water. Does kidney like salt in it? I mean, I understand you don't want to like, don't want to be full of water, so you're bloaty or whatever. I've never heard that salt thing.
Super sick of water. I was drinking lots of tea, and then I had to stop drinking tea, like especially red bush tea, which is what I pretty much only drink, because it started giving me that horrible COVID metallic taste in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Everything tasted... It's horrible. My mouth was like constantly metallic tasting. So I stopped drinking tea for a while. So this is my first tea in ages. But yeah, water got boring.
I don't think I could ever get bored of water. I don't know why.
Yeah, same. I don't understand how people... I need to remind myself to drink water. It's like, well, if you don't drink it, you die, so you'll be reminded by being dead. Like, how is it gonna be...
Nah. It's... I don't know. Some people, it's just hard to remember to. Like, I find it tough to... I find it easy when I'm thirsty, but when you're not thirsty...
Yeah, I'm always thirsty. But I understand it if people, like, have substitutes, like tea or cola or whatever. I'm just not used to drinking those things.
My body doesn't tell me I need to have it when I need to have it, which is why I forget.
Because maybe you have a lot more tea or something else?
No. I count that as water because I don't have caffeine tea. I have red bush tea, which counts as water. You can count it the same.
Not enough cardio. The dying feels good, says David. Don't have a... No, I understand that. I totally understand
dying
that.
Feels
like,
good.
It feels good later, but I'm really dreading it when I'm doing it and before I do it. And I don't do that often with the weights. And I think my body's responding better to weights than cardio.
Yeah, I do weights occasionally, but
I've invested in a bunch of weights because especially with a quarantine.
I mean, I like to have a goal when I'm doing cardio. So being on a static bike is like super boring, which is why I'm doing like the path stuff at Thames.
But how come you bought a bike, or is it your parents?
Oh no, we've had it years. It's just.
I have like workout videos, and so every exercise I do is like just needs a mat and a couple of dumbbells.
Or mats.
I'm not always going to
Matt,
do that.
yeah.
Costa.
Well, I have a picture of Matt in front of me as well, and then I train, and then I push it to the limit.
I can send you a picture of me if you want to frame it.
Matt is a frame of mind.
So you have to subscribe. I'll send you a picture. Hang on your wall. What a strange day. I'll do a Jesus pose.
A mat shrine.
Sorry, that's offensive. If anyone is like actually Christian.
Oh, what for replacing Jesus?
Yeah.
You don't want to cross them.
Don't want to.
They have CrossFit, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yay, I get to draw a weird pose for the Amazon now.
Oh,
Diving into the bush.
What about my weird pose of the Amazon right now?
Huh? Oh.
I'm doing a weird pose for the Amazon right now.
Angry moose on the loose. That's some good.
Oh, if you add sodium and potassium and magnesium and vitamin C, it's gonna get absorbed like 300% more effectively than simple water. You have some philosophy when it applies to drink mineral water instead of tap one. I hear that.
I hate mineral water.
I hate water with shit in it.
Shit.
I imagine a lot of people.
Like when you go to a restaurant abroad and they have like fucking cucumber.
Oh, not
like
this
lemon.
again.
That's what I mean.
I'm gonna.
I actually don't.
No, don't go anywhere, Sarah. No, you listen.
I don't mind cucumber water.
Ow, shit.
But I'm just amused. Like, imagine going to a restaurant. You go, "I'll have some water, please." Still or shit.
Yeah, it's like from the toilet bowl.
Still or fuck off.
Hey, Naro. What is up? How's it going with the adventure? Yeah, it's going good. We just finished up like a demo thingy. We finished up like the first 50 minutes of the game. So let's stick with that for now and worry about releasing it next year. We're actually having I'm gonna be recording a Kickstarter update. Hopefully I want to do it today, but guess what?
Now.
Rant time.
No, I'm not. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I have to.
Oh, what are you ranting about? Oh yeah.
Well, I can't keep going on with fucking shit and water.
No, you've done that before.
Oh, not to that crowd. I had to put calcium into my diet. I grow 3 times 8 teeth in like 4 months. What?
What?
What? You're growing extra teeth?
Yeah, reply to Naro since you're back. When is the game out?
Tomorrow.
Maybe Texas Plate will get released. Yeah, I'm gonna have a Kickstarter. I'm gonna have a Kickstarter update out where we explain basically why we're changing engines and why we're picking a publisher. Wait, what else? Why we're releasing a demo instead of a game?
Right now, you mean?
Yeah. And basically, the answer is like we want to show the process of the game. We want to show a demo that better shows the character stories and developments, while the previous demo didn't. Was kind of like a puzzle thing. And we are interested in getting a publisher. Changing engine. What do you want to use from now on? Yeah, we have Adventure Game Studio, and we're switching to Unity. No, we're not. We're switching to Unreal.
Every time.
Unreal Engine for no other reason than we have a programmer that knows Unreal and we trust him. And then the other reason is that we want to get funding. We want to get funding for the game, and Adventure Game Studio is not good for porting. Like it takes at least an extra year after the game is released on PC to like, not even like the time. It's also the cost of it that you have to pay for whoever's turning it into the engine, like basically huge fee. That's like coming out of scale for you.
The cut. Substantial.
The cut
is substantial.
Yeah, the cut is huge. So we're thinking of like changing engines now that we're early on, because it's more enticing to a publisher to have console releases. So for porting reasons, we're kind of like starting over. Just got Justin Wack T-shirt in the mail as a Kickstarter.
Not starting over, it's all the assets are there.
It's not exactly starting over because all the assets, exactly, all the assets are done, but yeah. And yeah, basically the new programmer has exactly like the exact blueprint of recreating the game. Yeah, it makes sense. AGS is limited in a way, and Unreal Engine or Unity gives you full control. I did a click and point with Unity once for Game Jam, worked well enough, but Unreal Engine isn't worth. Yeah, Unity seems to be great for that too. I'm also looking forward to doing a lot of stuff that we can't do in AGS, like
you could also
have a lot of sounds playing at the same time or whatever. Yeah,
particle effects,
cutscenes,
real-time rendering of things. Like you could do.
You know what I really want to try, but I'm not sure if we can. Actually, it doesn't matter. Like the iMuse thing they have in Monkey Island 2. I don't think it matters in hours because we don't have that many areas you need to go in between.
Calm down.
What?
Are you talking to the cat by herself, yelling?
She's just
Costas. There's a dog.
Oh.
She's crazy though because she smells cat in this room.
I have to catch up to the stream to see it. Catch up, and also there's a couple of avatars in Sarah's screen, so. Yeah, Naro, how did it go with Game Jam? Yeah, what's this crazy doggy? Oh, it's tiny!
I can see a doggy.
Oh, it looks insane. Oh, it's right now in the stream. I can see it on Twitch. That's why Sarah's fighting.
Things. Yeah, you
she says crazy face making.
Okay. Say bye-bye.
Are you peeps looking forward to the new Monkey Island? I am, yeah.
I think it'll be good. There's a lot of valid criticism, but I don't know.
I mean, people don't like the art style or whatever.
If people don't like it, they don't like it. But...
I mean, I don't hate it, but I'll play it. It definitely looks cool.
Yeah, I think it'll be good.
Seems to be like one of the wackier Monkey Islands, kind of like... This character is like, whoa! They're kind of like cartoons this time, but more of like Dexter's Lab cartoons than Disney Curse of Monkey Island style.
It's a direct art direction that works. So if they've chosen that, then you know.
Naros has never handed anything in, couldn't finish it, was fun, educational other way. Yeah, I mean that's half the point of jams. The other half is kind of like finishing something too. I guess like there's also a lot to get from finishing a project. But if you try, it's fine.
The only thing you need to take away from a game jam is just learning something. Doesn't matter if you do it.
For me, it's also great for testing out teams. Like if you want to work with someone and you always wanted to, and then you're like, hey, that's our chance, and then you know.
But going back to
yeah, exactly.
It's
that's
interesting to try new things. Like I like.
Well, I mean, the good thing is the consistency is the voice acting, so that's pretty great. That all these people are returning.
Voice acting and the humor is always going to be the sort of core values of it, or the humor and writing. Voice acting brings characters to life.
Okay, hi.
Bye.
Little crazy dog.
Yeah, we heard you shouting in the background. I was like, what the hell is Sarah doing?
What, you could hear me shouting in the background?
No, wait, no! You were going like this by yourself. We had no context. Oh wow, never thought about testing team dynamics with it. It's a great idea.
Team
Yeah,
dynamics.
like usually my incentive with finishing projects is that if I have a team, my worst fear is being an asshole to all of them and having them work in vain. So that's an incentive for me to finish something with a team. Otherwise, if you're by yourself, you're like, yeah, man, I can be an asshole to myself. I don't have to. But because I've done a couple of like I've done a few short movies and stuff, and that was great for me to like work in the equivalent of game jams, which is like 48-hour film contests and stuff. That was great for like getting someone to work with for a small project under pressure with a deadline. I'm an asshole to myself constantly. I'm shitty team lead for myself. Hope my team at work thinks otherwise. Yeah, don't worry. I am too most of the time. I think when you're managing yourself, you set up your goals so low that you don't that you actually can do them, and then you build up momentum. Not with a game jam, I mean in general. Looking good, Matt.
Thanks. I think it needs to be there needs to be a lot more like orange around this village.
Yeah, it would be
Maybe
nice because if you,
illuminate.
I guess you start adding highlights and stuff like that,
Yeah,
right?
on the
When
sort of
you have the light source.
I don't know how like crazy we want to go with sort of lighting hitting the mountain.
Go crazy. We don't care. I mean, they're burning the village and they're inside the big cave mountain.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you know what? It will be worth actually now noting that there's also the yellow crystal that's beaconing stuff. Like it's already there now. So either a little shine or a big shine or something should come out of the top where supposedly there's holes.
Pikaseru Matsan.
Pikaseru.
Can you talk already about publisher prospects, or is it early to say anything? We're actually working with, I guess you can call them an agency. That their goal is to, they have a lot of like publisher connections, and they get paid by like basically whatever funding that we find. They get paid from that, and we put together like the demo and an entire like business plan and like the budget and everything with them. So now that we've finished the demo, we're gonna start sending that out. So we don't know what publisher we're gonna hit, but we know we have someone who knows who has contacts and can put us in contact with them, and then we can start chatting about that. So no one in particular, but we have talked to a bunch of publishers in the past, and it has been like an interesting experience. But it's kind of nice now to have someone watching your back, especially with like
It's
contacts
nice.
and lawyers.
It's nice that we have them confirming that. Yep, that would have been, like some of the deals that
Bad
were
deal.
made were
Yeah.
dodgy, and like the kind of things to
Yeah.
avoid, which we did avoid, thankfully.
Well,
But
like
it's nice
yeah,
that it backed up, and we know we did the right thing there.
Yeah, it's taking us ages to like to make the game, but at least we've been learning along the way what stuff, like how to like talk to publishers or what kind of deals like they offer. Found out there's like some more predatory publishers that they kind of like they want to get as many games as they can, and they hope one of them is a hit.
And
So
they'll
then
ignore
they
the rest.
then they make their money out of that, and you don't want to be like in the scrap pile for like a publisher who doesn't do anything to promote your game because they think it's gonna fail, and then you're like, what the hell did I get myself into?
Yeah, passive publishers are pointless doing more.
Yeah, Dave from Powerhoof, when I asked him about publishers, he said basically the only reason you would need a publisher is because you need money. No, otherwise, you can probably manage. And at first, we weren't even asking for money because me and Sarah were thinking, well, why? The more we ask for from them, the more money they were gonna ask for when the game comes out.
Doesn't
so how
work
about
like
we don't
that.
ask for money? But yeah, they can still, yeah.
Yeah, it just doesn't work like that at all. We didn't realize.
This is like, what would it be? A red flag from publisher deal. Never had a project in a scope that would need one. In our company, I work for self-publishers. Everything anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I guess red flags would be. I don't know. We had some red flags, which was basically people being extremely pushy, as in like constantly emailing us and us being on the fence about this. I don't know. There were some deals. Other times we like the publishers, and then out of the blue they just stopped talking to us. Some things in the contract weren't like, I know some of the things in the contract, they can be very unclear, and they can be like, obviously because the publisher and they wrote the contract, it's going to be in their favor. And then if you don't know legalese, which most of us don't, you might get squeezed into like for example, a publisher can say we're going to do the marketing for the game, and then it's going to require like X amount of money, or they don't tell you how much money, and then they keep adding that up, and then they take this out of the sales in the end, or stuff like that. We had a story from our agency where they said like some publishers, they just like invited some indie devs to go to like GDC or something and have a booth, and they were like, yeah, everything's paid for, and they actually charged them for it eventually without telling them. Yeah, for like the entire trip and booth and all that, and they took it out of their cut in the end.
Yeah, development budget and marketing budget should be separate.
Yeah, but then you can say we're gonna add this much for marketing budget, and then I don't know, they.
But still, saying it's paid for and like meaning you're paying for it is like not transparent at all.
Yes.
Like sneaky, super sneaky.
Yeah, I think Thomas Brush was saying that they can like have office parties and shit like that, and basically you don't even know and you're paying for it, and they just put it in like random expenses or stuff like that, vaguely, and basically they just charged your studio.
I mean, I think that is just the case with the entire work system.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I'm not
hidden and wasted.
Yeah, but I'm not like a company. I'm just like, I mean, I am technically now, but it's not like you are like a millionaire or something. It's just like, that's sneaky as fuck.
I feel like I have so many of my friends that just like work in that sort of corporate culture, and they go, "Oh yeah, we just like take Friday off and get expenses lunches." And no one cares. And it's just like so much money just vanishes when no one cares.
Yeah, exactly.
So much money is wasted.
Yeah, I used to work last year on a cooking show, and they just spent like shit tons of money on basically treating us with food and stuff, and I was like,
I mean, it's
not my money, but yeah, it was.
It's just the way of the work culture.
Speaking of Dave's, is Dave Orr. I've been chatting about having a good deal of problems with the dialogue system, and he mentioned yesterday, oh yeah, I'm using an older version of the dialogue class, so haven't noticed. You mean, are you talking about the Power Quest? So you didn't update Power Quest on that, or he's just been using the older version of Power Quest? What does he want? I think it's time to swallow black pill and go no publisher at all. Yeah, that's what we were thinking, and then we found this agency which also had a contract with us, but we did go to a lawyer to ask about the contract, and eventually it was fine. And the strong incentive was the agents were also saying how they're going to be, they have their own lawyers and they can look at the contract with the publisher. And it's kind of a good deal for us with the agents because they won't get paid unless they manage to get us a deal, which means that that's their incentive for everyone to succeed, right?
Though we did try doing that before with someone else who didn't really know what they're doing or didn't have the motivation. I don't know, but like we didn't get screwed over with that at least.
Yeah, you mean we found a person who was going to represent us?
He found
Eventually, just
us.
like ghosted us.
Yeah.
He
Which is fine.
found us. He did the
Yeah.
effort. He got a couple of no's, and then he was like, "Fuck them," and never replied to us ever again.
Yeah. But yeah, this
This is so long
way
ago,
we
like-
feel a lot safer that we're in good hands. We'll learn a
And
lot
they were
from
the ones
it
who
as well.
suggested. We did research about AGS, and then we had this talk about changing engines. Yeah, I'm really curious to see like what kind of context they have. But I also really appreciated like our way of working with them because they were never pushy. They're pretty chill. They spend a lot of time explaining things to us. So that's pretty good. So
Yeah,
far.
they've been great so far.
I ironically think you guys can succeed on your own marketing. Cringe jokes with the song. But the thing is, it doesn't. One doesn't cancel the other out. Like I can still say cringy jokes in the market, and we can at the same time have people doing actual marketing stuff for the game.
Yeah, I think it makes
From what I've
sense.
seen on Twitter, most developers actually they have their own, Twitter and stuff, and they post whatever they want, but they also have like the actual publisher who's doing everything else. Sorry, Sarah. What were you
No, I
saying?
was just saying I think it makes sense for us to go this route on our first game. Also, it means we don't have to worry about a lot of stuff, hopefully. Like marketing side of things.
Yeah, exactly.
And we can pay our team
Also, like,
properly and
the-
ourselves properly so we can actually work on this properly full time.
Properly.
Yeah.
Also, the Unity change thing is another plus of this is that Sarah's gonna. I mean, it's
Not
a plus for
program.
Sarah that she's not gonna have to like program, which means that she's freed up to do like production on the game, and so we can check it for her on schedule and stuff, and also basically art, which is what she came to do in the first place.
Yeah, admin like self-marketing takes up so much time.
Yeah, I don't mind like every once in a while, but like just like the fact that the entire game's success is based on me doing the marketing, I'm like no fuck, and otherwise everything is gonna like game's gonna be lost in
Yeah, it's scary.
the sea of other games. I'm like I don't want to be responsible for that.
Especially we did the Kickstarter campaign and it was successful, but it could have been so much more
Oh, yeah.
successful.
It
Like,
could, yeah,
we're
like
aware
nowadays
that
I
we-
see projects that will did way better than us back then.
Yeah. We're aware it could be done so much better, so yeah, we'd rather get someone else to do it.
Yeah, I'm still happy we succeeded, but we barely did. Like we
Yeah.
we were learning so much on the way. Yeah, I needed a couple of months to relax after that because I was so much online.
Oh, it was
and,
very
like,
intense.
replying to people. It was like it's like campaigning for like elections or something. It's where there needs to be an Unreal 5 for Unity. It's where it's oh shit, there's a Unity again. It's Unreal, man. Not program, you mean do blueprints instead? I mean, Sarah, not touching any code, I guess.
I mean,
I
it'll
wanna go back to
it'll be
Unity.
available eventually for us to touch if we wanted to touch it.
No
But-
context comment there. I want to go back to Unity. I was a dump when started the thing in RPG Maker. 2000, I think. Might be done in a couple of months. That was 2 years ago. Nice. Check out the PowerQuest plugin, says Davor, which actually I encourage you to as well.
I need to try. I keep saying I need to try it, but I haven't even.
But Matt, you don't have any connections to this. How would you? Hey, excuse me, I just remembered something. Davor, where the fuck is your game so we can play it? Also, Dave, where the fuck is his game so we can play it? 100% doing my own engine, but it's MMO, says Angry Moose. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Is that an indie dev joke thing? Wasn't the I don't know what his name is, the dev who did Duke Nukem 3D and also did a game jam for Adventure Jam, and he made his own engine, and we played the space game we played on stream.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, "What engine is that?" He was like, "Oh, I made my own engine." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Everyone just seems to be like multi-talented.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, we're talking about a game developer legend as well, so.
True enough. Then again, you know.
It was funny because then I was seeing like tweets by John Romero. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna play this adventure game." It was like by that guy who made Duke Nukem 3D. Why does Microsoft send me? Oh wait, what? Talk about scope. Why does Microsoft send me 15-minute reminders for cancelled meetings by default? Don't understand how I finished Perilous Wilds so quickly.
Perilous Wilds had like a lot in it as well.
Yeah.
Super impressive.
I think it's a missed opportunity not to call it Perilous Wilder. Your second one.
Then Wildest.
Yeah, that's the third one. You still can. You haven't released the game, so. I'd like to be playable by 24th. What is this arbitrary deadline?
20.
A year ago, I thought I was 80% done with client-server protocol, says Angry Moose, but then I realized I actually needed to start hacking it to make anti-hacks, and now it's 20% done. Nice. I met John Romero 3 weeks ago in Berlin, says Naro. Ooh. He talked about Wolfenstein 3D. I mean, yeah. And later, he had a session of playing Doom 2 against conference goers. He destroyed them and was a cocky bastard all the way through. Was a treat. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah, if I destroyed it.
I beat you at my game. It's like, okay. "24th means I have a real weekend to work on it." Oh, what? Oh, you plan to not... Oh, so you're not planning to work until then. You're planning to just like use the weekend to finish it. So the real question is, when is it coming out this year? When is Dave's game coming out though?
Now.
Now?
I don't know. Could be. It's like those Nintendo's like Switch videos, like whatever. And they go, "It's coming out right after this video."
Oh yeah, and it's out right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? What the fuck did I just watch? How is it out now?
I finished the animation without... Oh, it works.
I like Romero fashion. It's like combo of Spanish mariachi and Hawaiian. Oh, you mean his fashion? I was like, does he have his own fashion house? Wait, where's Sarah's animation?
No, and then you're gonna look at it and be like, oh, no, yeah, it's good, but... Move this pixel here.
Good butt over here that you drew for her. That reminds me of Andreas saying it's locked because he didn't want to change anything.
Yeah.
It's locked.
Can you see it, Costas?
Yeah.
Stop looking closely.
What the fuck? No, you have to look for 10 seconds and that's it. 2 loops only. Yeah, it's cool, but now you need to animate the bush.
No! I think Matt animates the bush. I don't want to muck the bush up.
Maybe Matt needs to draw a hill in the background because she can also draw a cake bush.
What about...
Get it, guys?
What about a road? What about a building? Why just a hill?
because she's running up that hill.
She also runs up that road and that building.
I don't care about those other lyrics. I'm going with the title and the singer's name. But what about the other lyrics? How can you construct a joke like that?
It is running up that hill, but she also runs up that road or down that road and up that building with no problems. No problems.
I'm running up the stairs.
I said that to my friend Sarah the other day. And this was like not long after that episode of Stranger Things, and she said she was gonna go running. So I was like, "Are you gonna go running up that hill?" And she was like, "What? What hill?" I was like,
That,
"Are you gonna go running down that road?" She's like, "What?"
oh my god.
So I said, "Oh, you're gonna go running up that hill with no problems." She didn't get it until I told her.
I remember
and
your
she
friend.
laughed.
Every time I joked to your friend Sarah, she was always so confused. So
Well,
I'm
blame
glad
her.
to see that she hasn't lost her sense of confusion about jokes.
What? Dave, the amount of vowels Sarah can cram into a 2-letter word like no always impresses me. Wait, what do you mean?
Like, wow.
No.
Noi.
No. What do I say?
How to give someone a
Wow.
complex in 3 seconds.
My friend has a cat that can put 6 music notes into 1 meow. Meow.
Miano.
Meow.
What can I take the experience from you now, my friend?
Meow. Did I say that? Oh, jeez. Okay, what's rub leaf on path?
Oh, Sarah, did you see that video I uploaded on Instagram with a cat?
In the window, yeah.
Yes,
What the heck?
I was on this island and I was walking around and my friends and I, we just looked at like some stuff on like a clothes shop and like on the window.
Yeah.
And something moved and I was like, what the fuck is that? And it was like a sleepy kitty that was just standing among the things looking at
It's
us.
amazing.
I was like, what the fuck is that? It's amazing. I laughed so hard. And then I moved my phone closer. It was going like it wasn't even meowing. It just moved its mouth to meow. And that's the best meow for me. The silent meow.
Yeah.
It's showing you it wants to talk, but it can't be bothered.
Too
It was
sleepy.
so funny. It was like, hello, I'm part of the merchandise here. Yeah, I was laughing really hard.
Should have just bought it.
No, it was closed, the shop. That was the worst thing. It was like glass between me and the kitty, and I couldn't pet it. It was like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to break in. It was like, meow, meow. And yes, what a nice kitty.
My cat has a weird meow. It's not a meow. It's more like a meow. Meow. I mean, that's what mine does. She just goes meow, meow.
I love different kitty meows.
And then she's impatient and really wants her food. Oh no, and she's outside waiting to come in for ages, and then you open the door for her, but she's been waiting a long time. She yells at you.
My sister's cat has the most miserable meows. Like,
Miserable meow.
like, what the fuck is that? It's like, what's this ridiculous meow?
Be alright, back.
Okay.
Bye. If someone would break into a place or a balcony to pet my cat, I would not press charges. That's totally understandable.
It's fine. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
I understand. We're meowing up the tree. Meowing up the trash can. How do you guys team up? Me and Sarah, we went to the same university. We studied animation, and we met Sarah knew Matt from Adventure X, and I knew Matt from Game Jams. And we messaged Matt, do you want to work with us? And he was like, yep, cool story, bro. It's going to take, what, 2 months? I was 2016 or something. Yeah, with me and Sarah, we were studying animation, and then eventually we were like, we like games. Maybe we can use animation to make games instead of cartoons and stuff.
What a terrible mistake.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't take less time. That's why I figured out. It's still fun.
Yeah.
They all got superpowers from the same power plant leak. Yes.
We all got different superpowers.
It was a secret power plant, but it leaked.
With a Teenage Mutant Ninja developers.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Dinos.
Dinos. Oh, we should do that. I like dinosaurs with different color masks.
Dinos in a half cell. Dino power. Yep, cool story, bro, is the official language in Matt's contract. He had the top attorney drafted.
It's a contract? No, there is. Sometimes. There is. Oh, I don't have any attorneys. That would be silly. Legal documentation. Why bother?
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, bye. Wait, guys, what happened with did something happen with Unity? They teamed up with some company and everyone's complaining, and now they want to go, everyone wants to go to Unreal or something.
It's like the company's heavily involved with malware or something.
Oh.
Okay.
So that's not ideal.
They changed their logo too. What the fuck happened?
Do they?
I don't recognize the logo. Davor's missing his cat babies. Why? Where'd they go?
They went on holiday.
Scooty had their first birthday the other day. Scooty.
Sooty, not Scooty.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Shooty.
Sooty.
Sooty, like the puppet.
Sooty?
Mm.
The puppet.
Yeah. Sooty and Sweet and Sue.
Yeah, then there's not that whole Twitter thing. Me neither.
The Twitter thing. Oh, God.
Yeah, I mean that's where I saw it too. But
I thought you meant like Elon Musk thing.
oh no.
I don't want to talk about Elon Musk.
Well, I mean, you brought him up. No one told you anything.
Yeah, but that is the Twitter thing.
Oh, it could be a Twitter thing. How we didn't have any Twitter at the beginning of stream because it could be a lot of things. Twitter thing.
True enough.
Unity was always cringe, so I don't care. This is Angry Moose. Okay, explains why my stock portfolio tanked today. I have Unity stocks. Oh, really?
That'll do it, yeah.
They was banning Angry Moose.
Why am I cold?
Isn't like having a cold or?
Oh, it's just cold in this room. But it seems ridiculous because it's probably really hot. Is it, Matt?
I'm hot.
I'm not in your
You're
room.
not.
No, where you are. You're going to be closer to my temperature than Costa's. Yeah, it's 21 degrees. Not in my room.
21 degrees and you guys complain? It's like 30 here.
It's 23 here.
No, Costas is cold. I'm complaining I'm cold.
Monday and Tuesday are they going to be the fun ones? 36 and 37, allegedly.
You lost blood pressure from too much jokes. No. Okay, I'm gonna draw whatever hairline I want and then hope Sarah makes it better.
Okay. I mean, that's
Fix it
how
in
it
post.
normally goes. Okay.
Give him a moustache later on.
I work for both. I work in both in like Unity a lot more, but it's personal prep. Though the engines have different fortes.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Bye. That was loud.
You already left here.
That crawling animation we did. Funny.
Oh, with
I'm guessing that's what you're using for rubbing this leaf around. I really don't want to do this animation.
rubbing yeah.
I don't want to do it.
Piece of leaf and shitty like redness. Oh, yeah, do the Amazon first and then
That's
worry
what
about the
I'm
rest.
doing. I'm not worrying about the bush because I think Matt needs to do it. Otherwise, I'm gonna spoil it.
We're rubbing up that leaf. See the bush.
What do you mean leaf? I don't care about the other lyrics. It's hill, of course.
Leave them alone.
Oh yeah. Haha.
Definitely high fidelity graphics in Unity run like mud mixed with cement. But Unity does other things really well, depends on the project. I like how we're using Unreal to make our pixel tiny resolution game, while Unreal is used to make like movie sets now. We started watching Only Murders in the Buildings.
Yeah, I'm up to date.
Season 2.
Comes out
I'm
every
not up to date. I need
it
to watch
comes
one
out
more.
every Tuesday.
Tuesday. I need to watch one more.
Oh, let me tell you what happens so you don't have to.
I'll tell you what happens. There's an only murder.
An only murder? What the heck?
An only murder. If the workflow works, the engine won't care. We actually don't have any idea what the workflow is going to be. We have some idea, but we're still figuring it out. It's just frustrating because just as we figured out the workflow on AGS and like everyone's been getting used to it, then we're like, okay, forget about that. At least the art process is always the same. By always, I mean we're not changing it.
Oh my gosh.
And also, I would say that it could probably be better.
The art could be the process. The what?
Yeah, it feels like we're doing the art twice because I do it and then you do it.
Oh. That's because I don't know how to animate.
That's why I don't know how
That's
to pixel art.
because I can't.
But
draw.
that was the whole point of making Theropods, though.
What?
It was do you want to do something, and then you were like, we wanted to do something to combine our powers, basically.
Our powers.
Yeah.
Thought you could wait. Are you the Powerpuff Girls?
No.
Yes.
Oh, is that what it's from? Isn't that also from Captain Planet?
Oh, that's the one I'm thinking.
Yeah,
I don't know why
yeah.
I confused Captain Planet.
But they say with our powers combined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Captain Planet.
He's our hero.
That's
Take
about
pollution
due
down
for a
to
remake, isn't it?
zero. Oh, please. Oh, God, no. Live action version.
Oh no.
Ryan Reynolds as Captain Planet. I'll actually watch that.
I love Captain
Yeah, but
Planet.
you can. Yeah, you have to make it funny or something. Like you can make it.
Yeah. It has
I
to
don't know what
follow.
spin you would give it.
It has to follow the Marvel formula, otherwise it won't work. Because that's what people like now.
Yeah, I'm starting to.
Sorry.
After Doctor Strange and supposedly Thor, I'm starting to feel like maybe the bubble's gonna blow eventually with Marvel.
It
Like
blew for me a
they've
long
ordered
time
so
ago.
many shows, and like they do like I don't know.
Well,
It's
it
like
doesn't
so
matter
many shows
because-
and stuff that they're gonna. It can't be sustainable.
Because Disney Plus is going to sustain it all now.
Yeah, but there's like so many VFX and so many shows coming out all the time, and like Star Wars stuff. And how are they gonna like keep doing that without people like completely melting down and like production wise?
Oh yes, yeah, my actual.
Like VFX artists are like I've read some threads that are super complaining, like not paid enough.
I mean, I feel like not getting paid enough is a symptom of the entire planet rather than necessarily develop VFX artists.
Why is there still so much pollution when almost everyone alive today has seen Captain Planet? Maybe they haven't been using their heart ring enough. Oh yeah, just read up on that Unity merger. They merged with Ironforge, which specializes then on ad tool for apps, games, and websites, and apparently had the case of spreading malware through their ad tools.
Whoa.
I always joked about the power of heart in Captain Planet, but I think I can kind of see the point of it because you can't do it without a bit of heart, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can survive without heart.
We sort of joked about it as kids, but like, makes sense. It's kind of sweet.
Yeah, but how about when a forest is burning, you use water? What the fuck is heart gonna do? Also, I don't understand why you would use fire unless to destroy something.
I want to watch Captain Planet again. I don't actually remember. I just remember the song.
I think it's just like crazy evil villains who just want to fuck up forests, and then they're like, "Don't do that."
I mean, for forest management, they do controlled burns to stop big burns.
Controlled burns like the ones I do to YouTube with my various jokes.
Exactly. Just call it that.
No.
You devastate it. Only you can cause forest fires.
You can cause them. Yeah, there's a healthy amount of forest fires in Greece every summer.
Yeah.
Healthy
Could
amount.
on like more land.
I was on the island I went for holidays, and we could see some like flickering lights from like in the horizon on like an island, and we were like, oh man, there must be a fire there. And we Googled, and apparently there was some fire somewhere. And then the next day, the same lights were there, and we were like, wait a minute, that must be a town, not a fire. And then like the girl who spotted it, I was like, she must be so sad that people are not losing their houses because she was wrong. Oh no, there's no burning like their houses in the forest. No one's suffering. Worst of all, I was wrong.
I mean, like, say if you were in a situation where you were visiting Naples or something, and you saw Vesuvius start erupting, there's no way you wouldn't be excited for a little while.
Yeah, but that's... I would assume safely that there's no forest inside the Vesuvius crater.
Don't think so. But there is lots of lava.
I don't love... I thought the Captain Planet villains were unrealistic when I was a kid, but oh boy, since they were Deluxe Lux, the main problem is that they never accomplish jack on their own. They have to rely on Daddy Captain to do.
Daddy Captain.
I remember there was a
Daddy Captain.
There was a Rick and Morty episode, like Captain Planet, where it's basically like a female Captain Planet, and Morty falls in love with her. But she's like the kids who used to have the rings are now grown-up adults who kind of like are doing this for marketing reasons, and they go to events, and like Captain Planet is basically their product. It's kind of weird.
I've not. Is that in season 1? Because that's the only one I've seen.
No, that's in... Maybe it's in the latest season.
Yeah.
You can watch it by itself because, you know, no story continuity to it.
Fair enough.
Daddy Captain.
That's such a curse word. Daddy Captain. You should be ashamed of yourself. Do you like stacks?
You guys see that game, the Mothman? It just came out.
Is that based on the Mothman thing?
Wait.
That sort of urban.
Bye bye, Naru.
Oh, is it? Bye bye. Thanks for chilling. Davis says favorite Rick and Morty episode was the mini world power generator one. Yeah, the car battery one. I love this one.
Is that the one where they kept creating smaller worlds within the world?
Yeah, it's basically because this guy Rick wants to have like a power for his battery, so he has like a tiny people living inside the battery who think they have their own society and they produce power, basically. And then those people they produce power by having another tiny society, and it's basically a bunch of tiny societies one inside the other.
Is that the one with the wet slug?
The wet slug.
Molester? The slug molester man? Or was that a different episode? Or did I just imagine that?
We don't have anything more to go than the weird slug thing. Hey, this is the Mothman thingy. I posted on. You must have seen the look of it at least.
I might have done.
I played the demo one. It's mostly like I don't know how to describe it. There's not much animation. It's like story based, but
There's just so
how many colors does it have? Like 2? Yeah, basically. Oh, 3. Okay. It's like right up Davor's alley. Don't want to give Davor a headache with more than 3 colors.
Oh, I've not seen this.
Oh, you haven't? Yeah, and I had my eye on it for a while, but now it came out and there was like a Kotaku article and like a PC Gamer thing. So hopefully they do well with.
That's cool style, yeah. Mothman 1966.
Yeah, it looks very poppy.
And of course there is that Stray game coming out soon.
Kitty one.
About the cat.
Must be out or something.
I think it's out next week, maybe. Oh, yeah.
You know a cat walking around the ghetto, stray out of Compton. Excellent joke.
Well, it was pretty good, dude. Can't complain.
I was afraid you would miss a reference, like I'm sure Sarah did. So.
I did. I didn't really hear what you said, but that's maybe because I missed the reference. What did you? Can you explain it to me?
It's like it's NWA, the rap band. Their most album is called Straight Outta Compton.
What's NWA?
N-word with attitude. I'm not gonna say the stream. It's with Ice Cube and Easy E. What's his name? It's like a legendary hip hop band that basically started like.
Okay. Right.
Thanks, Sarah, for making this horrible for me to explain.
You're welcome.
Fall into my trap.
Is that why you did it?
Yeah, I didn't see this coming.
From the late 80s.
There's a movie that's out.
Yeah, I was going to say a good biopic film, was it?
That his actually Ice Cube's son is.
Yeah. He looks
acting as Ice Cube.
He looks exactly like him. It's mad.
Yeah, it's true.
He's like, I mean, obviously kids are going to look like their parents, but
I like this trend because there's also the Sopranos movie that the son of like James Gandolfini is acting as his dad young.
Oh, really cool.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not super into gangster stuff.
My 2 time investments was The Office and Sopranos while I was locked in the house. So that's pretty good.
Office. Let's watch the British one. It's better.
Yeah, I was like that. I was like that too, and then it's like a whole different thing in a good way.
They are different, but
it's pretty good.
I've seen most of the US one, but kind of just
but like the UK one is what, like 8 episodes? Like it's not that many at all.
It's like 13 episodes, which fine. It's the right amount of episodes for anything.
Yeah, for like a UK series. The other one's like crazy long.
The UK TV is good at knowing when to stop for the most part, which is what I like about it, because they go and try something different instead of just beating a horse with a stick.
Yeah.
Beating a dead horse, is it?
Yeah,
That's the expression.
I did a poor metaphor. I'm very bad at metaphors. I always mix them up, and it ends up with some interesting mix.
At least you know metaphors.
Metaphorically speaking.
What are they for, though?
What is a metaphor? A miserable little pile of flesh.
Oh my God.
Enjoying. Where are people beating horses? So it's fine.
It's like it seems a bit superfluous to beat a dead horse. Which I guess is the point.
My dad only watches UK shows these days, and he's all trying to watching narrowboat vlogs on YouTube all day. Narrowboat vlogs.
As in people living on narrow boats, like canal boats. My friend wants to do that.
My aunt and
It
uncle
looks kinda
do
fun.
that sort of
Oh, really?
sometimes. I went on it once. I met them in where was it? Oxford?
river?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Somewhere on the Thames. Yeah. Was nice.
How many times did you go? Wow. Jesus.
I mean, I don't think it's my kind of lifestyle, but it also looks kind of chill.
I enjoyed doing it for like a weekend or however long it was. I don't think I'd want to do it for life, but
I've seen
For
enough.
my life.
I've seen enough canal boats now for a lifetime. And swans. Swans are not rare. They're numerous. as
yeah,
well.
it's true. I started watching
Cool.
the YouTube video of that person who you said was doing Dartmoor wild camping.
Oh, the Abbey Barnes.
Yeah.
She's kind of interesting, I think. Talks a lot about mental health. That's what kind of inspired me to do some of my stuff.
Yeah, that's good.
What better reason to do it than to improve your own physical and mental health?
Yeah. I think it's easy to forget that doing physical stuff like that is good for your mind.
Yeah. You get addicted. Like, I'm constantly thinking about walking and achieving like that next goal to it's a good thing. So,
Yeah, I'm like that, but staying at home and working out.
Yeah.
It's the same bit of your brain that gets triggered, I imagine. Like endorphins, it's going, I'm enjoying something, how is this possible? Let's do more of that to keep it going.
Oh, endorphins. I thought you said indoor things.
Indoor things.
I love producing indoor things. Makes me feel
You are correct, Deluxe Ducks. Has a billion layers.
Not looking forward to doing that animation.
Yeah, don't worry. There's lots more to do. What the fuck is going on here?
Is it worse than the T-Rex animation? Probably, yeah.
Not really. I think me planning to do it is worse than you were doing it.
Yeah.
Like, because it's a complicated movement. It has like so many secondary stuff, like whips and stuff. But if you like, it's gonna be a little complicated to mix and match the same frames for you. Also, it has a lot of like animation go back to the idle, so it has.
So there'd be a lot of copy pasting for me to do, but confusing probably.
Yeah, but for me it's difficult because I have to figure out ways to smoothly go back to idle from like crazy positions. So like, like with like way cheaper before. I think cool though. Yeah, I like how it's taking me a month to do or more, and people are gonna be like watching this for 3 seconds and be like, "Oh, cool."
You saw that river animation that I was doing a while ago. Still haven't finished.
Yeah.
It's just like I was really close. I was very close to finishing it.
Yeah, don't worry. I mean, yeah, we're gonna. This scene was never done like to completion.
It's
right.
not.
This puzzle. No.
It's not a high priority animation.
Go get some water. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Did he just buy himself?
Yeah.
Let bygones be bygones. What the fuck are you talking about? An attempted Acostus level joke. And failed. Or succeeded.
Yeah,
Indeed.
probably succeeded.
It's the worst joke. Goodbye.
Oh, hi back.
When you say this joke in the next stream, so it would be still fast.
What? I didn't understand that.
Because you said it so slowly after I said it. But, yeah.
Oh, no.
So, ooh, this is looking good, Matt.
I think it'll look better when the smoke's in the sort of billowy upwards, but
Don't forget the yellowy thingy.
The yellowy thingy?
The glow from the crystal. It has befallen.
Yes.
I guess it could be like yellow light every now and then, right?
Whereabouts is sort of, is it like up here or?
Yeah. If you like,
Yeah.
if you can imagine the interior of the cave and where the statue of the Mamazon was,
Yeah. Sort of,
I would put it high up because you can see this glow like from far away points in the village occasionally.
Maybe up there somewhere. I mean, this isn't because there's like various.
Yeah, something like that. So up to you, really.
Yeah.
Sarah, did you finish Obi-Wan?
No, I haven't watched any more of it.
So here's what happens. Obi-Wan survives to be in the old movies. Okay.
What?
And Darth Vader as well.
What? No, why the heck did you just spoil this for me? I would never have known
who's
that.
a kid in the show, grows up, and then he meets Obi-Wan and becomes a Jedi. Okay.
It's kind of they're just they're kind of no stakes in this show.
Then you'll never guess the relationship between Darth Vader and some other character.
That's not true.
It's impossible.
And then there's some midi-chlorians involved.
Midi-chlorians. What the heck?
Why does that cheap energy drink I bought sign like radioactive dump? Because that's its job, right?
Because, yeah, don't drink energy drinks. Bad for you.
Yeah. Ever since I had too much when I did my dissertation at university, I was shaking so much it was bad. I haven't touched it since.
I am shaking, and I am rubber your glue.
Yeah. What's that sound?
It's me laughing.
Oh, yeah? How likely is it that we're gonna get an insult sword fighting in the new
100%.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Sarah, there's something like that in the Escape from Monkey Island. There's I think no, I'm not talking about monkey combat. There's like an arm wrestling insult thing, I think.
Oh yeah, in the tiki bar thing.
Scum bar, isn't it?
That's a scum bar, but they rebranded it.
I did, I forgot.
And it has like a little conveyor belt. Actually, I really like the creativity of Escape from Monkey Island.
Yeah, I remember laughing a lot and liking the characters and
janky
jokes.
in some places. It gets very sort of self-referential later on in it and stuff.
They actually sold radioactive beverages 100 years ago. Where they, I mean...
It depends how radioactive, I suppose.
One called Ready Thor. Heard about paint with drinks?
Costas.
The Costas.
This is your frame of the Amazon.
No, don't comment on the perfectness of the frames.
Rubbing the leaf on the path, and then if you look at the next frame, it's just like no bother to like draw clothes or anything.
What?
Jim.
Oh, wasn't even close before that.
Yeah, barely wasn't it? Hi, Jim.
The arm was the important part.
Oh no,
Jim.
Beat
Oh,
Pooper
hi,
Sons
Jim.
have been
Why
there the
was
whole
he by
time.
Jim?
Whoops.
Hi, Jim. Bye, Jim.
How you doing?
Oh, of course, I'm a dog. That's why Jim's here. Jiminy, Jiminy, Jim, True. I don't have this true. Just gave the baby a laudanum cocaine nightcap. Old-timey people were funny.
Isn't laudanum is basically just liquid heroin, right? Or opium.
Oh, really?
Why do we know that word?
Which word?
Laudanum. I feel like I've heard of it from somewhere. I don't know what it is.
I've heard it in a few sort of Victorian era.
Yeah, I think that's probably something like that.
Knowing Cyrus probably learned it from Penny Dreadful or something.
Maybe.
That's a pretty good show.
Yeah. I liked it a lot.
Well, yeah.
Wasn't it the lady from Peaky Blinders who died in it too, playing Wits in the second season?
Don't know who that is.
Green in it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jim knows it from Darkest Dungeon. It used to be a reduced.
Darkest
It used to reduce
Dungeon.
horror.
Yeah, that's the
Oh, was
one.
it there?
That's definitely the one. Yeah.
What? Wait, how do you use that there? Like,
To reduce horror. I haven't played it in
oh,
so long.
Reduce horror. You just get high.
yeah. I mean, worse.
You just don't care.
Reduce horror and you die. You definitely reduced horror if you're dead.
Yes. Very true.
Did you have time to if you don't, because we don't have much to do other than wait for feedback. Not just from you, from everyone. But this time, I promise it's more of a game than last time.
Yeah, it's got everything in it. Everything.
Everywhere. All at once. I didn't realize that movie was directed by the same guy as Swiss Army Man, which is a really strange film. But it explains a lot about...
What movie? Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Yeah.
You watch that?
Yeah, I've seen it, yeah.
You like it?
I liked it, yeah. It was strange, but I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. It was a little longer, maybe, or more complicated. Would have liked it a smidge down, but
could have squished it a bit, but you know what?
I haven't seen Swiss Army Man yet.
It's weird.
They also did a music video, Turn It Down for What? I think that's how they became famous. You seen that one? Little John, and there's a crazy dancing sequence where people are like breaking the ceiling, and it's like insane.
But yeah, Swiss Army Man has Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah, I know.
And Dano.
Yeah, guy from the Riddler.
Yeah. And Daniel Radcliffe is like, he just picks absolutely mad roles now because he's just doesn't need to care about anything else ever because of Harry Potter.
You know, when I was I'm writing like a dream cast for the movie we're trying to do with like foreign actors, and we wrote down Daniel Radcliffe because he doesn't give a fuck about anything. I know. He has so much money. He just does projects he likes.
Email him, be like, yo, you can get.
What is it? Harry at harrypotter.com or Gmail or something.
Don't know. You have to ask is something. Just tweet him.
Apparently, if you go pro on IMDb, you get people, or you get some shit. Not actors, but other people. Don't know if I made this up for my brain or it exists, but
Costas is a robot dog.
No, I am not.
Yeah, sorry, my internet's been mostly behaving.
I cannot be robotic. I am like you.
Oh.
Which way should we have the smoke billowing? Left or right?
Left. Right. Left.
Sort of point.
Yeah.
Can it blow to the left?
Yeah. So it's kind of.
No, I don't feel recovered from the plague. I mean, I do. I mostly feel fine now. I just still feel kind of tired and lacking energy and coughing. Other than that, I'm fine.
Other than having many of the symptoms still.
It was a heck ton worse before. And even then, it probably was not as bad as it has been for other people.
There's other people who didn't survive this.
But yeah, annoyingly, Annoyingly, yeah, this what do you call it? Variant can be caught again quite easily. Like having it doesn't give you any immunity. Annoyingly, and I don't want it again.
Yeah, I don't even know how this works. Like, are we better off now that we have immunity from this variant, or
We don't. That's what I just said. This new variant was like two lots
is
of
it
the new
another new
variant.
variant? Was
No,
this
no,
a
okay.
micro
It's
or
the
something
same.
new
It's the
one?
same variant, but they're calling it like 0.4 and 0.5. I can't remember what it's actually called.
Okay, I've lost track of them.
Of Omicron. It's the same one, but there's like different versions of it now, and the ones that currently is going around, you can easily get again, whereas before it would give you a bit of immunity for like some months afterwards. I don't know how long it was, meaning you're less likely to
Okay.
get it again. They did roll out another booster, and it was only given to the
Oh, they did?
elderly. Well, my grandmother's had it, and Laurie's grandmother's had it, and Laurie's grandmother got COVID when we all got COVID, and she didn't have any symptoms, amazingly, which is really good for her. So
cool.
it seems to have, worked. But I guess maybe they're not giving the booster to everyone else because they want to try herd immunity, maybe, or because
Yeah,
it costs
because I've
money.
heard over fourth dosage, and I was like, "What? I didn't hear anything about that." But now that
Yeah.
you're clearing this out,
It was like just given to over 70s over here. It's over 70s.
it's getting out of control here too. Like everyone has it. Oh,
Yeah.
I think we got to a point where we got tired of listening to about it, and then we got it. Matthew, you haven't gotten it yet, right?
No. I'm
He's
like the last man on
immune.
Earth. Gonna hide in a hole.
The last mat of an.
Oh, and the Morrison's driver that came to us yesterday.
Oh yeah, me and him. Yeah, me and him.
Yeah. I said to him, like, I'm just finishing up having COVID, but I'm still testing positive, so I want to keep my distance. He's like, oh yeah, sure, I don't mind. He said he's been around people with COVID and he still hasn't got it yet, so he reckons he's immune. So,
Could be
okay.
asymptomatic. It just
Yeah,
doesn't.
could be.
I might have had it.
Asymptomatic's scary because like you can pass it on to other people without realizing. But if no one else in your house has had it, I mean, then you probably haven't had it.
No.
Because you probably would have passed it on.
As far as I know, my parents haven't had it.
Unless they're
brothers had it, but
asymptomatic
my-
too.
Of course. Yeah. But I was like really strict at sort of start of the pandemic
Me too, yeah.
with making sure they understood how serious it was,
Yeah.
because they were really blasé about it. It was just like, you know, if you fine, but you're like 70 and and like
Yeah.
a bunch of my parents' friends that passed away from.
Yeah.
And they still didn't take it seriously. I was like, what?
What?
I was like, what is it with your mindset?
Yeah, it was pretty bad at the start. Super grateful that my grandmother hasn't had it.
Yeah, that's good.
She's like 99 now.
Ugh. Should be getting a letter from the Queen soon.
Yeah.
Or is she just 99?
She's just
or is she-
99, so yeah.
Okay. Just remember you mentioning that you were buying a present or something.
Yeah.
Or sending one or something.
Yeah, I wanted to go visit for her birthday, but I didn't in the end, which was probably a good thing if COVID was like pretty strong around here at the time. Apparently, like in Tesco's, apparently, like if you have COVID, I guess maybe you stay at home for 5 days, but after that, if you're still testing positive, you still have to go to work unless you're like coughing and stuff. Yeah. Not
I
great.
was in Sainsbury's today and there was all this stuff which was common. She like, had a mask. It was just like round her neck. I was just like, what's all this about? What's the point in having the mask when you're just coughing like a...
Yeah. I've seen people like that in the shop I work at.
So what you can't really tell Star Wars if you could. Like, why are we bothering if you're just gonna cough over it?
Yeah. Yep, 99 wow indeed. Yeah, it makes me not want to shop there either. But I don't really have that much of a choice since it's like the only shop, big shop around. Yeah, and we didn't order from Morrison's because we couldn't get to the shops, and I needed ice lollies.
Well, if you needed ice lollies, I need them.
Yep, essentials. Just did a whole big shop of ice lollies. No, we bought 10 ice lollies. 3 packs.
If you could take one thing into the apocalypse, it would be ice lollies.
Ice lollies.
Fucking name of lollies. Ice rufflies. Rolls and ruffles. In my neighborhood, there's either babies crying or cats crying.
I don't think I've ever heard a cat cry.
They like complain, so you can open the door for them. Meow, meow, meow. And I'm like, holy shit! Someone open the door. What am I doing here?
La 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 la.
Yep.
La 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 la. I haven't drawn anything in her hand. Okay, a popsicle, Devo. It's just an
Yes, that's what I was
ice,
asking.
not ice,
We had a
ice,
big.
ice lolly. We call, yeah, you guys call them popsicles. We call them ice lollies.
Yeah, we had a discussion about that earlier. That was like, what the fuck is that, Sarah? Ice lolly.
Popsicle.
Lolsicle. Hello?
Hello? Oh no, what happened?
Wait, they hear screen dying.
Yeah, something happened. Oh, it wasn't my internet. It was actually okay. Costas is just
Usually when I hear that, it's me dropping or. Find it fun to troll Americans by asking them stuff like, "What do you call a bully flom?" Or what? Just inventing silly words that sound English. Wait, what? You troll Americans or British people like that?
troll Americans.
Oi, bully flom.
Bully flom.
Bully flom in it. How about a flinchy small?
A flinchy smo? What?
No, it just makes it cheered up. Oh, you're having a small tooth? Get it, Sarah?
Salty tooth.
I don't know. I said small G tooth. I
Small
don't even know if that's a word. It means that you are anticipating something.
You're just making shit up.
Yes.
Okay, I've had enough of this animation for now. I don't like it.
It totally translated on how much I didn't like it when I was doing it. I remember doing another version of this and it was horrible and I had to redo it.
I vaguely remember that on the stream.
I think I remember it was not even in my house then. It was last fucking summer, I think, when I was doing that.
Barbarian.
Have you ever had a small G tooth? Says Jim. There he goes. American thought, I don't know, but it's probably spelled Ballyshire Flomchester. Holy shit! Like Sarah and Matt yesterday, they were like, "Oh, have you ever been to Dortmund? Dortmund? What is this place called?"
Dartmoor.
Dartmoor, and I was like, "What the fuck is that in Lord of the Rings?" No, it's the forest of Dartmoor.
It's not a, it's not a forest. It's a moor.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's the moor.
I mean,
of
there are some
Dartmoor.
woods in it. But welcome back.
And then they showed a picture, and it looked like a set from Willow.
Willow. Matt is played by Costas.
Gonna cost us.
Is your computer all right?
I don't know. It just froze up, but it's fine now.
But now it froze to the occasion. I don't know. Is Matt saying stuff?
Trying to.
Yep, the role of Matt is being played by
It's completely
Costas.
broken, and Sarah's like, "Yeah, whatever, bro. Later."
Your face is broken? What?
I mean, look at the stream.
I can't do anything about it until the other screens are back.
That's why I said.
I can.
Bro, later.
I can, but when it's fixed, I'm gonna have to fix it again, so I can't be.
Whatever is bro later is her attitude. There we go. To be back.
And then there's Matt's face is grey at the moment.
Too bad, bro. Later.
Oh, I didn't turn virtual webcam.
I'm all full of darts.
There you go.
There we go.
Hi. I'm back.
Welcome back.
The hilarious stream says, "Welcome back." Back.
We should turn into a chicken.
Diablo. We meet again.
What did I do? Oh.
Yeah, I could like all of my screens froze, but I could still hear you. And then everything just started shutting down.
Scary.
I just restarted it and it was fine. So maybe the heat is getting to it.
Gonna say, might be the heat.
It's not even that hot.
No, the 20 degrees heat. How can you guys survive this? The heat wave.
Because people feel heat differently.
20 degrees in July.
Do you want me to explain it again?
Here it's 30 degrees, and now it's supposed to be better than 30 we had last week. Now I can breathe.
Perception of temperature.
Oh no, so warm. How are you guys gonna manage this?
Do you want me
Iceland?
to explain it again? Stop it.
I don't even remember your explanation. What do you think?
Do you not remember my explanation?
Have you got
Some places don't have insulation. Some people have never experienced the heat.
Do you have air conditioning?
I do, but not on
Turn
right
up,
now.
turn up.
Turn it on.
Okay, fair enough.
But I use my air conditioner more often to produce heat than cold. Because my house is shittily insulated. Because it's Greek.
That's a good point, actually.
I would like you to
It
explain
costs
it again.
us. It's like you complain about being cold.
No, I know.
And so do we. But the British just like to complain non-stop anyways, but...
I'm not
No, I complain. I complain
not
a lot
at all.
about the cold, but I seldomly complain about the heat. Because I know the alternative. Is it being
I've
cold.
heard you complain about the heat.
But then again,
But it was super hot.
I had Greek people who can't stand the heat, and they think I'm crazy for standing that
They
much
should-
heat. So I think I can stand more heat than the average person.
They should get out of the fire then.
We didn't start the fire.
I would like you to explain it again. All right, so I was just saying that. What was I saying? That we're not used to, well,
the
the
unexplainable.
English, I guess, are not used to the heat because it's not hot here that often. It's normally cold, and we don't have air conditioning because the country's not built for that. And the houses are built to hold the heat in because it's mostly cold. So
I would say that it's mostly mild rather than cold.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call it mild. I don't know.
It's fine.
I've been wearing jumpers like most of the summer up until like these heat waves. Because I've been cold. But then again, this room on this side of the house is normally pretty cool and cold. So I have not been really feeling the heat at all. I've been enjoying it. But if I had to work, work in the shop, I would be melting.
The jumper is usually warm because the exercise makes them sweat up and they're warmer.
Oh, is that how they work?
Yes.
You make me sad.
It's the same as a pullover because
A what? A pullover? What? A pullover?
Pullover is an exercise.
I can't even say it.
Is an exercise, but also
Is it?
I don't know if it's a foreign word, but pullover is like something you wear on top as well, like a warm piece of clothing. But
Yeah.
in what language other than Greek?
Is that not English? Because
Yeah, pullover.
pullover. Is that
It's
just
a
an English
pullover,
word?
And then it's a pullover is an actually I think it.
What is a pullover in
Cause is complaining,
exercise?
surely not. Exactly, Jim. You know very well. No complaints here.
Who's yelling outside?
Yeah, that's a good question. Dave was flabbergasted when I first learned why his hometown basically didn't have AC.
Fastland. Whoa. There's no air conditioning in Namibian houses unless you're like super rich. But that's a dry heat. It's kind of more what do you call it? Bearable. Yeah.
You don't. The humidity is really.
Humid heat's so uncomfortable. Like in Greece, I remember one time when I visited you, Costas, it was so unbearable.
And that was just because Costas was.
That's true. It didn't help.
Bringing the heat. Broken AC where I live is treated as an emergency. And the level of burst pipes of landlords' properties. His gas was flabbered, says Jim.
This cast was flabbered.
It was ghastly. Mate was flabbergasted.
Jeez.
Oi, don't you flabber my ghost.
I won't. Wouldn't dare of it. I mean, wouldn't dream of it. See, there's a mixed saying there. I mixed up. I was going to say wouldn't dare to with wouldn't dream of it.
Luxox says, none of the public schools I went to ever had AC, and I can remember some ungodly hot lessons.
Just DC.
Haha.
OC.
Whoops.
Oh, the music kept being interrupted. We had a broken MC. Shit.
I mean, what? Can't help you there.
Well, oh, holy shit. Wait. The machine was struck by thunder and it didn't work. We didn't have any AC/DC.
Yeah, okay. I'll let that one go.
Because it was thunderstruck. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I got that, yeah. Because they did the song Thunderstruck.
Yep.
AC/DC did that.
Yeah. It's alright. If you hold it sealed, AC. Excellent joke, because I'm playing Baldur's Gate now again, so totally relevant. That's a more classy joke, Jim. Currently, an archaic strength for determination.
Oh, really?
mean, it kind of tracks with the sort of modern definition of sort of overweight and whatever. Sort of.
Yeah, I'm playing Baldur's Gate 2 now. I haven't played it since I was in school, and I'm really enjoying it.
Okay, be right back.
I've ever played it.
Bye!
Just the quickest to say bye wins the quickening.
I feel like she ran away so she wouldn't hear the bye. So flabbergasted is to be weakened in fear as though having seen a ghost. The enhanced edition. Yeah, the enhanced edition, because I've never played that, and it has like shit tons of new characters to play as NPC. As I guess they're not NPCs if they come to your party. It's the opposite of NPC. But there's so many and they have requests, and I wanna play with all of them, but there's 6 I can have in my party. Like,
Just play again.
No, it takes ages. I was telling earlier that I found this kind of like back in the game where you have a thief and you get shit tons of like thieving potions, and that puts your pickpocketing in like super crazy levels, and then you go or whatever, and you keep selling an item and buying it back, or stealing it back, and that gets you shit tons of money. So you have money.
Is Baldur's that's set in the D&D, like the Forgotten Realms, right?
Yeah. Literally Forgotten Realms.
Yeah.
Or have you forgotten?
No, I don't know much about Forgotten Realms.
Yeah, I only know it from. Actually, I used to read the books, the Dredge the Werden books, by Salvatore. What's his name?
Dali.
No, the other one. R.A. Salvatore was.
I don't know.
Wrote fantasy books.
I really authored it because of him.
Yeah, it is on the short coast. D&D 3rd edition. Yeah, it's a weird thing with this armor class thing. Is it like the more you have, the less you have? Why is it opposite? Like, it super confuses me. Do you ever play Eye of the Beholder? Is that a game? Is that a super old game where it's like dungeon crawling first person pixel stuff? I think it is. Because it was like on GOG recently or something, or it came out on Steam. Why did Sarah leave as we're about to end stream?
Pre-leaving.
Hello.
Hello, Sarah.
Hi.
Good timing on leaving as we're about to stop streaming.
Oh yeah.
Time has gone in a direction. A speed. Wait, does time have a speed? Probably.
Yeah.
Well, that scares me.
That's a confusing question.
Speed of time is 1 time per time.
-2 times. Yeah, probably one of the best old dungeon crawlers. Armor class is weird, and 2nd edition lower is better. Yeah. If you're like minus something, you have such a good armor. The only way I can tell is because the numbers turn green and red, so I can tell which is better. Okay, I mean, that sort of works. Like, I'm also joining her now, and she's supposed to be having some wooden shield on her other arm, which I have to, like, put on later on top of her. She doesn't have another arm right now. I guess 1 more stream and this should be done, and then I have no idea what's the next animation. Or with a hard one.
Gotta do it from the other side.
Yeah, the other side's fire. So. Speed is a measure of how far something moves in a time, so time can't have a speed because it would be measuring the speed that time moves through time, which doesn't make sense. Why are we talking about this?
Because for some reason Matt said this time has speed. Wait, why did you say that? I can't remember now.
When I heard speed, I instantly thought of the Keanu Reeves movie, so I didn't translate my head there.
But time moves through a dimension, doesn't it? But I guess that's time is relativity, which is oh god, no.
Speaking of relativity, isn't it time we stopped streaming?
Oh yeah, yeah, it is true. Costas is desperate to leave everybody.
Everybody in the world.
Rightio then.
More like I'm desperate to do the stuff I wanted to do earlier when I was not doing them
what?
in the morning.
What did you
like
want
I had
to
a bunch
do?
of stuff I wanted to write down Kickstarter stuff, and I was
okay.
yeah, in a bit, and I was like, what the fuck? We are streaming in 5 minutes.
Whoops. Okie dokie then.
Torment. We're not talking about our condition anymore. I was just getting interested, Jim. Oh, Jim, you missed the first hours.
I might get really confused when you talk when relativity comes into everything. It's one of those strange existential topics that troubles me.
Why does everyone like standing?
Relative, how interesting that is.
There we go. Rightio then. Thank you everybody for hanging out with us.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yay. Back on Monday with a game?
Yeah, back on Monday with a game, potentially one that doesn't have lots of talking, but we'll see how I feel.
Yeah, preferably one that does its own talking.
Speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm speechless.
Rightio then. Have a lovely weekend and day and weekend and everything.
Alright.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers for that, mate.
See you guys on Monday.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. As Costa says.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye.